Greeting, mortals! Happy Friday, the 20th of February, 2026. Have you polished your brooms in an orderly fashion, dusted your gobs nostrils, fed your ogres? I sure hope you did all of that, and don't forget the potion botlets either. Make sure they're on super duper tightly. Hi everyone! Happy Friday! What's up, what's down? I see Talia Mar. Hello, Natalia. What's up with you? Hello, Urgo, sneaking in with the first. Hello, Mew. Enjoy your look. Oh, boy. I nearly did not go live. Why? I somehow lost an hour tonight. I somehow lost an hour. I don't know how I did it. I was set with Weeb. I went to get the ferret, and then I did a double take. Because I noticed the microwave said, oh, it's 20 past 8. And I was like, it's what? No, it isn't. So I went back to the living room, had a look at the time, I was like, oh. So I asked Sweet, is it 20 past 8? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, well, shoot, I'm late. Somehow I lost an hour today. Don't know how I did it. The ferrets are in at the moment. Weeb's going to take care of them for me. But, oh boy, I have a sausage. I have a sausage. It's because I got busy sorting everything out for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day for us all. Really big day. Hello, Whipmarks. How you doing? What's always down with you? Great weekend starts 5 then, or you lost an hour. Well, no, I don't want to lose more of my weekend. I want all of my weekend. Every last droplet of it, actually. That would be losing any hours. Great profile picture of Disco, by the way. Cheers. I thought, well, you know, it's not October anymore, so should probably give that a little update. Silly sausage. I know. I'm an absolute donut, really. But, I think everything is sorted for tomorrow now. I think everything is gonna be exactly what I need it to be. Hopefully, I've decided I'm gonna leave my computer on sleep mode tonight. I'm one of those people who turn their computer off every night. I don't ever put on sleep. But Weeb's like, I think you should put on sleep tonight, just to make sure nothing goes wrong for tomorrow. And he's right, just in case, yeah, because I had everything set up for tomorrow, and I tested it routinely 3 times this week already to make sure everything was going to roll A-okay. I opened it up after work to find that all the things were broken. All of the things were broken, and I was like, I have no idea what broke. It might be installing that extra mod that was linked to the Discord. And, I don't know, everything broke. So I had to spend ages relinking everything, making sure it works. I had to uninstall, reinstall. I had to do a lot of testing. But it looks like it works. So, I think I'm gonna leave the PC on sleep mode. Because I don't want everything to break for tomorrow. You're playing Sims, so just yell if you need my attention. Your streams are on my phone. Oh, thank you, Talia, for having me on your phone. I hope Sims are going well. But downloaded 80-ish mods of Skyrim. Nice. I feel so weirded out by Skyrim because I have played the original Skyrim, right? The original. And I have a bunch of mods from like the Steam Workshop, and obviously it's not that anymore, is it? It's all on Nexus and all that. I haven't really delved much into Nexus or anything like that to get mods, and it kind of confuses me a bit. So I'm very much like, ugh, stranger. Okay. Oh, have we reconnected? Have we reconnected? What was that about? Is that because I was talking about protecting the children? I don't know. Anyway, UK, we're trying to protect the children or something, so we're having age restrictions on pretty much everything. And in order to not be age restricted online, you have to submit a picture of your face. To prove it's not you. No, to prove it is you, as well as you are the age you say you are, which, to me, personally, that's not how things roll. You can't tell someone's age by their face all the time. You know, some people grow beards at the age of 12. So, you know, it's kind of moot to me. Anyway, that's the thing going on in the UK. And it also goes to Mod Manager. So, like, I can't look at a lot of, like, collections on Nexus because they're restricted because of the creators have adult content as well. And they could be just something really memey. Like something really memey. And I can't have it. I can't even look at it. I have to go and send a picture into Nexus to prove that I am who I am and I'm the age that I say I am, which I'm like, no. mods for me. It's a bit poo, not gonna lie. Hi, Taz! How you doing? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Everything just farted, I guess. It is what it is. So long as it's getting it out of its system now, and not later. I wonder what that could have caused. Let's quit you. Let's quit you as well. We don't need Epic open. Do I need you? Do I need you? I guess I need you guys. Okay, it's fine. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Grub's getting in outside the system? I bloody hope so. I don't want to have to deal with this tomorrow. A Friday fart? A little cheeky squeak. That's a big oof. Yeah, it is a big oof. Because I was going to, get some funny mods in. But, no. No, it turns out looking for funny mods is incredibly hard when you're age restricted. So, I'm just not going to bother. Nice, good, old special edition Skyrim instead. So how was everyone's week? Did we have a good week? Please, I hope it was a good week. I hope it was the most wonderful week ever. I'm gonna be really sad. But, yeah, week was long. Oh, feels to that. But was it good? Weekends booked? Yep, feel to that one too. Snap! Up and down. Thank you for the weekend, though. Oh, have you got any nice plans this weekend, Taz? You updated lovely. For me, tomorrow's a big day. We're on the front page of Twitch. First time this year. We're going to be doing a challenge run of Skyrim, which I'll tell you more about in a second. And then, on Sunday is my first rot day of the year. We're going to be taking Weeb out to celebrate birthday and stuff. This should be quite good. Oh, and Smat as well. Taking them all out, we're gonna go axe throwing and things. Hello, Doctor! What's up with you? I hope you're well. Alright, everybody. Buckle up, buttercups. I'll see you on the other side! Yeah, buddy, let's go! Stream. Theatre. I hope you're all sitting comfortably upon the red velvet seats. Your snacks are crawling, your drinks are toiling and boiling. That's my keyboard disconnecting. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having the most fantabidozy Friday. Hi. Hello. So, what we doing today? Well, we're gonna be getting up to some shenanigans. And what kind of shenanigans we're getting up to? Hang on. Get it. Look professional. We're gonna be drawing in the book of Psalms. Electric 2 Boogaloo. We're gonna be doing a doodle-in. Today we're beginning a new page because last week we didn't do 1 and 2. We did 3 and 4. We finished 3 and 4 last week. So this week we're gonna start 5 and 6. So we got a nice fresh empty page to destroy. We gotta choose a theme today and then fill it up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what we're doing today. But before that, though, gonna have a yell at everybody in chat because I haven't seen anyone since Sunday because I've barely been on the internet because life has just been a bit crazy this week. It's one of those weeks where it's just all going. It's all going. So with that, let's have a chat. I'm gonna turn up the music to get rid of the echo. Music! There we are. How are we all doing? Oh, thank you, Talia. I was a mess most of the day, and then I think I put too much conditioner in my hair, so my hair's not as floofy as normal, which I'm a bit cross about, but that's fine. Wonder what the theme will be. I don't know. We have a couple of themes in the requests. We got geometrical faceted designs, things that are goopy, out of this world, theater, purple witches, eldritch entities, toilet, underwater, the weather, and fae shenanigans. A part of me is thinking, things that are goopy, because I think that'd be a really fun one to do. Hello, JC, how you doing? What's up with you? So you're a bit red on Sunday. Oh,
You want to know how red I was? I actually stained my armpits. Afterwards, like no other part of me was stained apart from like the loofah I used, the white string that holds it onto the hook, that got stained pink, and my armpits. My armpits aren't pink anymore, but it was very red. It did look like a bit of a crime scene in the bathroom, I'm not going to lie. How you doing, JC? What's down with you? I've been using a diffuser attachment lately to dry your hair, and it's extra curly in the start, and also extra messy. Doesn't last as long. You should try and get some hairspray onto it. That will help it out a bit. That'll help it out a bit. At least keep its hold a bit more. At least that's what I find. But I like the extra messy because it adds more volume if you're after that. If you just want nice tight curls, then you can't expect it to be like, you know, floofy either. It's one or the other. Stained armpits, yeah, because if you feel your armpit skin, it's different from your like body skin. So like, it's no wonder things get dyed down there, you know? I enjoy your look up there. I enjoy you like the extra messy. Oh, how you doing, Rainbow Zilla? What's down with you? Everybody, please go and check out Rainbow Zilla. Recently partnered, Glorious Being. They are absolutely lovely. You should go and check them out. Give them love, give them head pats. I'd give you a shout out, but my keyboard's off at the moment because it keeps messing with my microphone today. But Rainbow Zilla's absolutely glorious. Go over there, give them love, give them head pats. I dare you, I triple dare you. They get up to a wide array of shenanigans. So many shenanigans. Oh no, yep, it does that noise. You know when LEDs do that noise when it's too close to your microphone? It's doing that, so I've had to unplug it. But I'm sure it won't be long until the bots are here to give you a shout out. I'll demand it, actually, as soon as they pop in. You're cross-stitching and chilling here. Ooh, we'll be cross-stitching. What kind of things? I want to know because I'm being nosy, can't help it. It's a problem of mine that I love, but I also hate at the same time. Oh, talking about being nosy. So this week, oh my goodness, where did I leave you on Sunday? I sweated my armpits and they turned pink after turning myself into Elmo. Then Monday, I had a half a day at work because I went off to go and see my mum for her birthday. And I was there until like 9 o'clock at night. It was a really lovely day. We had pizza, got to hang out. My mum showed me her craft room and her new tools and kits and things like that. Because, oh boy, every birthday, my dad spoils her with a new item for her craft room. And every time I think she's kitted out, she's got another bit of kit that I'm like, oh, I never thought of having one of those. It's been cuckoo crazy, to be honest with you. And then Tuesday, I was working from home, but it was a very busy day at work. Wednesday, I had to go into the office. So that was a very long day. I also went off to Powell. And then Thursday, yesterday, was a half day because I had to go to the dentist. It's been one of those weeks where I have been running around like crazy. And then one of my really old email addresses got hacked recently. So I've been having to sort through all of that nonsense this week as well. Having to like change out passwords, try and get them to log out of everywhere. I've had to do a bunch of security nonsense. You know what happens when something gets compromised. You have to do everything possible. I had to cancel my Netflix in order to start a new Netflix because they kept jumping onto it somehow. So I've had to pay double Netflix this month. Isn't that nice? Love that for me. Absolutely love it. How are your things? Oh, things are okay otherwise. Things are all right. All okay. Just very tired at the moment. I've fallen really behind on my emails, which is annoying because I've had so much spoons put onto this like nonsense of so uncompromising my things. But I'm okay. I'm okay. Talking of all things glorious, though, everybody check out Brutal Sue! Hi, Raiders! Sue is a fantastical, absolutely glorious alternative streamer. If you like the creepy vibes over here, you'll love it over at Sue's stream. Sue is absolutely phenomenally a gloriously spooky lady of goodness. Go and check it out. Give her love, give her head pats. I dare you. Thank you for rating, Sue. How you doing? What's up? What's that with you? I hope you are good. Hello, Cloak and Coffee. Hello, Milk Zuft. How you doing, Sue? What were you up to today? Do I have any mods in yet? No, I have no mods in. Okay, I'm gonna have to reconnect my keyboard. Where's me mods? I'm gonna have to tell them all off, aren't I? No dinner for them. Hang on. I almost wrote Blue Sue then. Brutal Sue. There we go. Whoa. There we are. There we are. And then it's a slash S-O, right? I think. No, it's slash shout out. Brutal Sue. There we go. And while I'm at it, while I got my keyboard plugged in, I'm also giving one to Zilla as well. Yeah, I know how to do my own commands. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to Mocha Lands. I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, goodness me. But yes, how was your stream? How was... Oh, who's at the door? I just bought that today. Because I want to play it. I hope it was fun. I really do. What was I going to say? I forgot things. Oh, yes, Fire Spectre. Yes, you did do it correctly. I popped that into the themes. It's over there already. We'll have a little think about what's going to go through first. Can't wait for DreamHack. I can't wait for DreamHack either. So are you going to DreamHack in the UK? Are you going? It's in Birmingham. I hope you're able to go, because it'd be nice to meet you. Then again, it might be a bit of a trek. Hi, Uriah. Hello, Fartzilla. How you guys doing? What's up? What's down with you both? Moderned. They're busy having their weekend and leaving me all on my own. How awful. But yeah, all right. A lot of security things. Which has put me behind my admin stuff. It's put me behind drawing. It's put me behind so much because I got locked out of so many things. So this week has been a bit of a brain fry. But that's okay. I think I'm getting on top of things now, which is good. It's good. I haven't seen any more activity anywhere else, so that's good. But it was an experience for sure. You'll love it. An experience! Oh, you're tickling my fancy now. I'm kind of excited to play it. Ooh, thank you for letting me know. So if you need to run off and do your afternoon self-care, more than understand. If you're away and take care of yourself, more than understand. But if you're here to hang out, it's nice to see you. Sorry I haven't been able to pop by. Again, my work-life balance is horrid at the moment. I just live to work. And then when I'm not working, I'm here on the weekend streaming, so I don't get a chance to say hello to anybody at the moment. It's really annoying, especially this week with, oh, you haven't heard. One of my old email addresses got hacked, which means I got kicked out of a bunch of things, which has been incredibly annoying because every time I'm like, oh, I think I got them out. Oh, no, they haven't. Oh, no, that's happened. Such fun. Such fun. Oh, I didn't give my palette taster. For those who just come on the raid, if you want to know what we get up to outside of like doodling on Fridays, here's an idea. What do the Ooky do? Yep, we do stuff like that, I guess. Stuff like that. Also, on Sunday, I painted myself to look like Elmo. Don't touch me there, Elmo. No. Did you not see you were there, weren't you, on Sunday? I'm absolutely really proud of it. So proud of it. Hey, Ooky, I'm back from exchanging my phone for a new one. Oh, fun! How's the new phone? The beans for sure, you'll love it. I'm excited. But I should be going. So many cool beans will be there. You should. If you're able to, do it. Even if it's just for like one of the days. I would recommend going up on the Saturday because there's also an after party at the Hollywood Bowl, which is hosted by the Cardiff Meetup Bunch boyos, you know, Carlton and Nathan and Elijah. So you should definitely, if you're able, you should pop up. Please. More than understand if you can't, though, because it's a trek, it's expensive, and it is one of those things. But if you happen to be, like, having a free day, I think you should do it. No, Elmo clip. Aura! I got hacked this week! I've been busy! You haven't done it for what yet? No! Not yet! I've been busy celebrating my mother's birthday. I've been at work all week. When I'm not at work, I'm going to the dentist. When I'm not at the dentist, I'm having to sort out my life because some loser decided to get into my old stuff and try and, like, kick me off my Tarkov account as well as my Netflix account. Got me kicked off LinkedIn, so now I can't find work. What you on about? Why is it not on what yet? I finished the stream on Sunday. You know how many days there's been? Let's see, there's been Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. That's 5 nights. I haven't had time. Bloody hell. Have you done it yet? No. I've barely been able to live. I've barely been able to do anything.
Sarcasm detected.
Not sarcasm,
Warning,
true thing.
sarcasm detected. Warning, sarcasm detected.
Oh yeah, when I'm not doing anything else, I'm also bloody recording things for YouTube for you to enjoy! Sorry for being so busy producing content for everybody.
Listeria just kept their antlers for 26 months. Warning,
It's not sarcasm!
detected.
It's not! It's real life! It's real life! Thank you, Listeria, for renewing your Anna's story. I appreciate it very much. How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? Hello, Damned. How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? I can't finish it. Don't touch me there. Elbow clip. No, please, let's not. Because you gotta tarnish my Elmo stream, and I don't want that because that was fun. That's not the Elmo I was. I was the Elmo of chaos. It should be on my BTTV now. Should be. You know, I'm very thankful. But I'm still not doing enough, is it? Still not doing enough when I'm having busy lifing, sorting out everything possible so I can actually have a day off on Sunday. No, not good enough. Not good enough. There is something wrong with my alerts at the moment. I have no idea what it is. Thank you, Young Heart, for giving us Havana's Joyce's sarcasm detected. Thank you, you sausage. Thank you very much for your generosity. How you doing? I hope you're good. Hi, Steve. All right, stinky internet people. Steve, tell them off. Always give me the, like, you haven't done XYZ when I've been having a really busy life this week where everything feels like it's falling apart, but also I'm having to, like, run around and be there for everyone. Apparently, it's still not good enough. That's not what I'm saying. You wrote no Elmo clip for your exclamation point what yet? That's insinuating I had time to do it. I know you say we need one, but that's still doing the thing of like, Ooky, it's been 5 nights. Why haven't you done it yet? Because I've had a life outside a stream. This ain't my full-time job. If it was, it would be done already. But unfortunately, I have a day job so I can pay my rent and bills, okay? Okay, I'm doing my best. Give me a month and it'll be on there eventually. It's always known I'm usually a month behind everything because life is so chaotic. And I'm also like heavily neurodiverse that everything means that like things don't happen when they intend to happen because things are busy. Plus, I also got a commission to do at the moment too, which I need to respond to you about to go, yeah, buddy. And then I'm also making plans for October already. So you can have the bestest October ever. I have been emailing so many people at the moment to make October the coolest thing. I've had so many emails back this week that I need to sort through and give a bunch of thumbs up of, yeah, I'm doing that. So you can all have awesome things this October. I've been busy trying to be Boss Lady 3000. I'm trying. I need your help soon. A friend invited me to do poll. How do I not die? Simple. Take it easy. Take it easy. Listen to your instructor. You got this, Listeria. I believe in you. Honestly, though, take it easy. Make sure you follow along to the instructor. Don't do anything too crazy. And also, my biggest advice, something I learned from my friend who I was going to poll with, don't pole with socks on. Even though you may want to, don't not have socks on. Have your feet bare because you got more grip on the floor. The reason I say this is because my friend who I was going to pole with, and we were both beginners, and she did a pirouette, and she had socks on, and she got really, really confident because of the spin, gave her a really good spin. So much so that she couldn't re-grab back onto the pole because she got a little bit too overconfident with it. And she can definitely say she got overconfident with it because she comes in here every so often and is like, yeah, I felt my oats, and then I went down. And she went down, and then she broke her wrist. I laugh because I was there, and I was shook by it. But, like, please make sure to either have grippy socks on or bare feet so you got more grip on the floor. I don't even pole with, like, socks on very much anymore. Excuse me? Who's doing a poo on my throne? I'm not getting any alerts today, apparently. Thank you, whoever was on my throne, you sneaky goose. I hope you're good out there. I really do. And also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Mocha Lands. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome, welcome. For some reason, my alerts on follows are just non-existent. I have no idea why. I'm gonna have to redo some bits and bobs, I think. Or we just go full lurker. Listen here, you little poops. I'm in no mood tonight. I've got to pack up my entire house and move to a new town. Oh, did you find somewhere new to go? Did you manage it, Steve? Turns out Ooky's working at Freddy's for 5 nights. Honestly, that's how my life has felt for the last 5 days. So positive advice for chill weekend. You say chill weekend! For those who just come on in, if you do not know, tomorrow we have got a really big day. I will get onto the doodling soon, I promise. But tomorrow, first time this year, we are entering the front page of Twitch. Yeah, first front page of the year tomorrow, and it'll be from 12 to 8 p.m. UK time. And what are we doing is going to be a first time ever on my stream. I've never done it before, and I decided what better way than to do this than to really destroy me. I am going to walk across Skyrim, except I need to get to every single front gate of all the cities, like the major cities, like Solitude, Whiterun, so on and so forth. I have to get to the front gates, touch them, and then I have to move on to the next place. However, it couldn't be that simple. No. It can never be that simple. It's going to be my first crowd control stream. My first time ever. Yep. So by the power of all of you, and then some, you can either help or hinder my journey. It's going to probably suck. But we're going to see how many times we can do it. I have got a new mod in for random alternate start. So you can start randomly somewhere in the world of Skyrim. And hopefully do the thing. You might see already in channel points, there are some turned off redeems for getting some coins. I'm going to be going through the crowd control app mod thing. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We're going to do that, and there's some extra hijinks that happen as well, because of course there was. There was at the bottom left. But it should be on my OBS, but it's not. I missed it. That's okay. I'll have a look later. But thank you to whoever was on my throne doing a cheeky little poo-poo. Thank you. Could not have socks on. I hate looking at my feet. Feet are gross. Well, you can have like sticky socks on instead. How you doing, Yan, by the way? What's down with you? How's your brain alive? I am stressed just hearing all this. I don't know. So I'm just trying to survive at the moment. I really do sometimes wonder if I should have just never really had the push for independence. Because like when I was in school, my doctors and things like that, they kept saying to my mum and I, being like, oh, Ooky's probably never going to be independent. She's probably going to have to live at home forever. She's probably never going to get a real job. She's probably just gonna have to like mooch off of you because we have such low expectations of her quality of life because of my neurodiversity. And I heard that so much that I went, is it? All right, I'm gonna become an adult. Regret. I heard that so often that it used to make me angry because I was like, oh yeah, well, I'll show you. Obviously, maybe I should have, but I really just wanted to just do my own thing and not what doctors predicted. I climb a lot, never use socks. I got this. Oh, okay, so at least you got a bit of strength. She broke her wrist, right, so I'll show you what she did. You have to bear in mind my head's gonna be chopped off, right? Say this is the pole. You do a pirouette, right? So you have your hand here and your other hand here, and you kind of go like this, and you do a little spin, and you just spin like a pirouette. So you're like, oh, under the armpit, that sort of thing. However, I keep getting stuck on my wire. However, she did a spin, but she lost grip because you meant to like re-grab onto the pole after you roll over your wrist and re-grab on. She didn't. So she couldn't re-grab on. She was not confident enough because we were only beginners to like plant her feet down. I laughed because it was absolutely horrific. And then she couldn't re-grab back on, couldn't get her weight back in her foot enough to like land it. So she kept spinning and went all the way down. And then her arm that she reached out to try and catch herself, unfortunately that's where she broke her wrist. But you sound strong because you do climbing. And you sound like you use your feet a lot, so you should be fine. Just take everything easy, especially when you start off. Build your confidence over time. Don't go, oh, this is easy, I'm just gonna wing it. Don't do that. Don't do it. Build your confidence upwards. And that's the way to do it. And she'll even say it herself too. Sounds like you're talking to Bitsy. It does a bit, doesn't it? Crowd control. I love Ooky, but I'm gonna troll. I mean, you do what you gotta do. You've never Skyrims? You've never played Skyrim? Oh. You should. It's pretty good. I say that. No, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I do like it. We ended up renting a guy. Not renting again. The place we're moving to is nicer. Oh, well, that's good. Annoying that it's like renting again. Hopefully, these landlords are going to be decent, and then you can build up a deposit, and then you can buy the next place, or the place you're going to live next. hopefully. Fingers crossed, touching wood as well. Front page, good luck with that. Make sure your mods are here just in case. Oh, Taz, it's okay. It'll be my 3rd time being on front page. And we actually haven't changed any settings since the first time. So everything will be okay. We're prepared for it. We know what we're doing. To be fair, I gotta be honest with you, Taz. The last 2 times I've been on front page, it's been really chill. In the sense of like, everyone who's come in were really good eggs. I think we only had, in the 2 times I've been on the front page, 1 troll. Only 1 troll. And everyone else has been like genuinely lovely. So I think it's only been like 1 ban. It hasn't been that much. We've been really, really lucky on front page in the sense of like, I don't know, maybe the aura we put out is enough to deter the bumholes. I'll put tape on the bottom of my socks. I mean, you can literally get socks that have grip on them. They're designed to grip you to the floor. You can get ones that have like little elasticated cross-hatching over the top of your feet, and it'll grip you down. It will grip you down. If you yell at me on the on my Discord, I can send a link of what they look like. I'll wear them if I don't want to have my feet out. But sometimes you need your feet out because you need the top of your feet skin. You have no money. How many hours I've spent drawing your hair, by the way? I bet a lot because my hair is long and curly. I bet it's really annoying. Hello, Winder. What's up? What's down with you? Oh, good time drawing you, but I got you up in the background. Oh, thank you. I've been okay. I hope you've been good. Look at you, busy bee, with your drawing. And one doctor that said you are poop and you're kind of smart. It made me feel okay. Oh, well, that's okay. I always had doctors being like, no, her hair, everything is porked. Like, her joints are not great. Her issues with certain foods, not great. Her ability to her inability to be outside of the schedule is not great. The amount of meltdowns, poor. Migraines, terrible. Just expected to live at home forever. Except I didn't like that because I am someone who, if I hear someone doubt me, I go into this self-stubbornness of going, oh, you don't think I can do that, huh? And then I get into a weird self-determination of going, well, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to do the thing I want to do then. If you don't think I can do it, I think I can do it. And then I'll keep going until I achieve some semblance where I'm like, okay, I've done it now. I am mortgage guy phone today and I explained what was going on. Instead of going, good luck with that, see ya. He's getting in touch in 6 months to see where we're at. Oh, so that's good. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's banging. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed, you guys are in a better position so you can actually buy somewhere. I say in 6 months. It probably will be like a year. Like, that's usually a bit more of a realistic point of view. Unless you're suddenly earning bank. Are you earning bank? No, that's not my information to know. But I believe in you. You're definitely going to get there. We don't have to ban anyone ages. No, we really don't. We take it really chill. We get the odd bumhole who rolls in, but they usually sort themselves out pretty fast. And if we time them out, they usually disappear. So it's not too bad. Was your front page has been chill each time I was there? Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised. If anything, chat goes a bit quicker. That's pretty much it with front page, I find. Chat goes a little bit faster because you get new faces in. But it's been incredibly chill. Really chill. I'm very pleased with it. So I have like no stress about tomorrow. I'm just like, it's gonna be a giggle. We're gonna be the front faces to Twitch to be like, hey, join us over here. It's fun in the purple place. And just, I don't know, hopefully give any new beings a place to escape to, you know? I think we're gonna have to make up for the lack of trolls.
Fish _ pancakes just kept their antlers for 14 months, lurking but here.
Thank you, Fish! Thank you very much. Enjoy your lurk. Don't say nothing more. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you're good out there. Thank you so much for using your Prime. I appreciate you. Send you all the spoons and things and stuff. Thank you for hiding in the shadows and doing that. Thank you, you silly sausage. Fish. I know, Fish. We haven't seen Fish in ages. I say that. I've been seeing Fish at the YouTube. But enjoy the shadows, Fish. It's nice to see you. It sounds like you need makeup for the lack of trolls. Nah, damned. I think we pull each other's leg enough here that we don't really need trolls. I think we got a bunch of good eggs here, is how it feels. We haven't had to ban anyone in ages. Very seldomly does anyone step over my boundaries or break any rules. That's all pretty chill. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten really lucky on Twitch, to be honest with you. Touching wood. Really, really lucky on the internet in the sense that it's only once in a blue moon does a rogue oh no turn up. but barely ever at all. I think I can count on like both hands. Like maybe up to 8 people we've banned that have been like actual problems. But yeah, we've been very fortunate here. Very, very fortunate. That's why fingers crossed for me though. Fingers crossed for you. Fingers crossed for you. I hope your trip goes well. It takes heckin' ages to get a house sale through, so it'll probably be closer to a year. Yeah, it's true. Because you think, oh, it's been up on the market for like years. Maybe it'll sell really fast. Nope. No. There's a whole lot of processes that goes through before you can go, yeah, all right. And even if you do buy it, it still takes ages until you can move in. It's just a bunch of bumholies. Really? It's been empty lately. It has been very empty. I am not asking for someone to get banned, by the way. I do not want to deal with it. I know I'm like, oh, we haven't had anybody in ages. No, I don't. I'm perfectly fine as we are. This is not a call out for wanting to ban people. I like how things be going. Right then, everybody, I'm unleashing chat requests and sub requests. You know what to do. And if you do not, let me quickly explain to you all what we do around these parts. On Fridays, we draw in the book of subs. Wow, a sing-song. This glorious book is volume 2 because I've already completed one of these. It took me 3 years to complete, and this one rolls a little bit differently. You see, each of these doodles in here are a request by someone who subscribed in this here space. And also, chat gets 1 request a week. Will it be you, non-antlered being? Who knows? Either way, I wanted to have an album that I can look back on and go, oh, look at all the people that supported me and helped me keep my lights on. Aren't they good feeding me? Basically, for whenever AI take over the world. I never removed it. Sorry to call you out like that. I forgot all about it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I wanted something to look back on that is like in my hands. Of all the memories we've made together. Now, how this one works is that if you're subscribed, have you got Sub Answer Joy? Brilliant. You can submit your request through the sub request. It's in the channel point redemptions. It'll only cost you 1, so you only get 1 a week. 1 a week. So today we're going to begin a new one. However, we need to choose a theme. We need to choose a theme because this is how this rolls. This page was called Objects with Jobs. Let me get my keyboard re-plugged in. You gonna plug in? Thank you. Thank you. But this page was Objects with Jobs. Come on, camera. Hello. Objects with Jobs. Objects with Jobs. Oh, God. This is a stupid camera. I really do need to get a new camera, don't I? This one always never bloody works. Let me configure the fidget. Let me turn off that. Let me turn off that. Thank you. Right, objects with jobs. And then the first page was bees. Lots and lots of bees. So, we need to decide what theme is for 5 and 6. And by we, I mean me. What's tickling my fancy? Maybe a dash of Leroy Jenkins is tickling my fancy. Hi, Nightmare. How you doing? What's down with you? I hope you're good. Right. Hello, Hot Tick as well. What's down with you? I hope you're good. How you doing today? And how's my favorite chaotic watch lady? I'm all right. I'm alive. How you doing, Void? What's down with you? I hope you're good. Right. So the themes I have to choose from are things that are goopy, out of this world, theater, purple witches, eldritch entities, toilet, underwater, the weather, and face shenanigans, and also one from earlier from Fire Spectre Zero, a long forgotten temple, but not corrupted. That is a theme we could do. I'm thinking things that are goopy. I'm thinking things that are goopy. I think that'd be really, really fun one to do. And then I really kind of like the idea of out of this world for the following page. But I think we're going to do things that are goopy today. And, well, I say today, until this page ends. Things that are goopy. Let me go and change out my theme. Things that are goopy. Goopy? Goopy. Goopy? Is that how you spell goopy? I don't even know. Goopy. There we go. That's the theme. Let me go and get it to scroll a little bit faster since it's such a big sentence. Let's make it a bit quicker. Bit quicker. Things that are goopy. There you go. That's a bit quicker. Very quick. Right, let's disconnect the keyboard again. So I can have space to draw. How you doing, Nightmare? Hello. I hope you're good out there. Doing so much better now that you're off for the weekend. Gonna relax and game so much this week. Ooh, what we gaming? Goopy with an extra O. Potato, tomato. We know what I'm on about, right? Oh, first thing that comes to mind is What's antitheses? What's that? I don't even know what that is. But requests are open if anybody wants to request anything. I'm gonna start getting the page ready. Because we're on 5 and 6, right? Yeah. Oh gosh, how are we on 5 and 6 already? 5 and 6. And then I need to do my little page theming that I do in the top of the book each time. So this one is... What do? I do the date first so we know when the page began, which will be the 20th, 02, 26. And who knows when it's going to get completed, but that's what I got written down. And did I write down the theme? Yes, I did. Theme. Theme is things. Right on the crease. Things that are gooey. There we go. And then let's make it in its little frame to make sure that nothing intersects with it, so that we can always read what the theme is and when the page was done for our future selves. And then let's give it a nice little border, and I'll be right with you all. Just making sure I don't derp. I haven't drawn all week. I tell a fib, I've done a lot of sketching this week because I'm working on a commission. I actually do need a response to be like, yes, I'm doing it, but I've already started sketching. So I can actually hopefully provide something to the very patient soul out there. I feel so bad because they've been waiting ages and I've been an absolute mess. An absolute mess. Ugh, such is life. Oh, we got a couple of requests already. Booger Boy taking care of all of us in the theatre goers. The gross lad from the Little Baby's ice cream advert that was eating his own head with a spoon. Oh, I know exactly who you're on about. A random tar pit. Thank you. Yes, I'll do a random tar pit as well. Final Fantasy flans are pretty goopy. Final Fantasy flans? I don't even know what that is. I'm going to have a good think about what is a Final Fantasy flan. Basically grease that is used for really high temp engines. Oh. Today I learned things that goopy have about to make everyone hate me. I'm kind of excited to do that weird creepy person eating ice cream out of his head. What a weirdo. How this page is going to be nose related, I can feel it. Who knows? It could be liquid related. It could be things that are not so liquid, like squishy chewing gum or something. I don't know. Could be all sorts, really. Slimes with angry faces. Oh, are they? No, I'm thinking Dragon Quest, aren't I? The little blue guys. Moths that don't want to be stuck on a tree no more. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You know exactly what I meant, though. How can you not? You only have to see it once, and then you immediately know what it is. It's scarring. Absolutely scarring. Right, we'll do it with geese. Geese. Oh, yes, and outside of, like, sketching things for the commission, I have got a little doodle book at work. Like, little quick pencil sketches. Coming up with some new merch. I know I said that last year, but then I put a big hold on it because life got really, really busy. Especially, you know, if you've been here for a hot minute, you'll know why I got so busy. Work got really hectic, and then I just lost track of life. Anyway, I've started to sketching things out again. So hopefully, by my birthday, you'll have some new exciting things to choose from if anybody is after some new merch that is drawn by yours truly. I'm working really hard as best as I can. It's not long until I'm jobless again, and then I'll have all the time in the world. Those are cute. Plans are not. Oh. Which Final Fantasy are they from? A tar pit. You could draw a mammoth stuck in it. Not the woolly mammoth, the Colombian mammoth. I don't know. It could just be a tar pit. Doesn't have to have anything stuck in it, does it? I can think of is Flubber. Then you can request Flubber. There is a chat request still open at the moment. Flubber's a heck of a movie, isn't it? I feel always really bad. Isn't his missus called Sarah? I always felt really bad for her. Getting stood up at her wedding multiple times over. Because the professor was constantly busy with his projects instead. Many Final Fantasy games. My favorite is Final Fantasy X though. Oh. Yeah, I haven't got a clue. I have not got a foggy what all that is. What's the first one then? Actually, hang on. Let me go and reject this toe for Aura because we're doing it. Alright. Burger Boy taking care of us all in the theatre. I'm thinking sort of chunkier brush. Mouse, you are going to hold my book open while I get Booger Boy in. Please don't click anything. Yes! Thank you, Nightmare, for noticing! Yes! I thought you might be happy with that. I just did it earlier in my lunch break. I hope you like it. That was the selfie I took on Sunday. I showed you guys. It was that one. That's one of the new cursed ones I thought I'd give you. But I got is this. I like that one though. That was my first ever pit emote I've ever drawn. And I kept it all these moons because it brings me so much joy. It was part of my first 6 emotes I ever drew for Twitch. And I think it's everlasting and ever glorious. Hello, Celeb Chuck. How you doing? What's up down with you? Remember the lotion episode with Giltera's Cabinet of Curiosities? Oh, that is a good episode. That is a really good episode. Booger Boy taking care of us all in the theatre. Well, I'm gonna have to draw Booger Boy in his throwing popcorn outfit because I think that's the best outfit that I've ever drawn Booger Boy in. I might have to bring the camera down, I think, because I don't think my pen's gonna be thick enough for this. We'll see though. Booger Boy's eyeball is gonna be up here today. For those who don't know who Booger Boy is, Boogers is a boy made of boogers. And he is the being that you'll see dashing around the stream, constantly keeping things in check in the background. He is the glue that holds us together. If you wanted a snack, you may see him appear every so often. That will throw snacks at you. Apparently not today, though. Not today. Where's Booger Boy? Is he on his holidays? He shouldn't be on his holidays. Maybe he is on his holidays. I'll let him have the day off. But he'll often wave. He'll often wave. Little alert things around the place. He's a very good little soul. He's what happens when you pick your boogers and you fling them. You see, if you pick your snot and flick it enough, it will eventually concoagulate into a being of living thought and mannerisms and personalities. They actually develop consciousness. Now, they may not form in your house, they may form elsewhere. However, you know, when you run a theatre for so long, people start flicking their snot around the place because, you know, not everybody wants to get up and get a tissue. And lo and behold, I found this little goopy being in the corner of my theatre one day, and here he ever stayed, and he seems to really be happy here. So, Booger Boy is always here. Always in the shadows, and that's who Booger Boy is. Love Boogers. Boogers is a good boy. Mad appreciate for Boogers. Thank you, Nightmare, for the biddies! I swear, I think everything's broken. I'm gonna have to, like, give everything a little restart, I think. There you go, Nightmare. Thank you for the beanies. I appreciate your support as always. Thank you. And for all those who got merch, you should have messages from the ferrets from earlier this week, hopefully. There you go, Nightmare. Name is in your book. Hidden but always present. Yep. Excuse the red, that's from Sunday's stream. Booger Boy is the booger man when he was a boy. To be honest with you, I don't know what's in the center of a Booger Boy. I never thought to ask because I thought that'd be a really personal question. To be honest. But he's a very good egg. He just takes care of everybody and does his bestest to help this theatre out, to be honest. Don't mind the bloody page. But always the Booger Man when you're open. He's always there. He's the glue. He sorts all the things out tech-wise in the shadows. Making sure everyone finds their seats. Tells you off if you are doing something naughty. He's delightful. Absolutely delightful. Give him his little tooth. And his other little two teeths. There we go. Now let's give him his little tray of goodies. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. So has anyone got nice plans this weekend? You all know my plan this weekend, and that's obviously the front page tomorrow. Oh, and for those who are wondering if it's going to go onto YouTube as well tomorrow, because I do the multi-stream now, it's not going to go out to YouTube. It's only going to be a Twitch thing. Because it's a Twitch event, I feel like it should remain on Twitch. So tomorrow, yeah, it is tomorrow. I got it all working. I'm going to do another test run tonight. And then we should be all good to go. In 16 hours, yeah, in 16 hours, we're going to be on the front page for 8 hours. Technically, it doesn't have to be for 8 hours, but I'm obviously going to stream for 8 hours to make the most of it. Because how often do you get the front page? And, what do you call it? Blah, 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 blah. Then Sunday is Rot Day. So for those who are here all the time, no stream on Sunday. It's my first Rot Day of the year. If you don't know what my Rot Day is, I'm going to say it one more time, and then I'm just going to call it Rot Day from now onwards unless someone asks. But, I'm implementing a self-care day. You all know how chaotically busy I seem to be all the time. And with this current job, it's incredibly hard for me to find time to myself. Thank you, whoever was on my throne. Nightmare, you cheeky goose. Thank you, you sausage. What do you call it? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I'm always busy. And I don't have any time for me at the moment. I don't really do anything that is just like going outside, seeing friends and family, or sitting on the sofa and just lounging in my pajamas. I don't really do that. So I'm implementing Rot Days into my life. So at the end of the month, every month, I am going to take a day or two off to go off and do something for myself. Whether that's just me sleeping in, because I don't sleep in, or it's going to be going outside, seeing friends, seeing my family. So this Sunday, I'm going out with Weeb to go and celebrate his birthday, as well as Snap. And then the following one in March will be DreamHack. So I'm not even going to be here anyway, but it's my dream. It's my dream. It's my rot weekend. And I've managed to book off the Monday. So Monday I can actually rot at home. Because work was like, yeah, you can take Monday off as well. So I've got a 4-day weekend that weekend. I say it's a weekend. It's not. I'm going to be maximizing my time at DreamHack. I want to collaborate. I want to hunt out all the people possible. I want to make the most of it. But I got a rot day on the following Monday. So that's good. 4-day weekend. I never get a 4-day weekend. So I'm quite excited. Very excited. Don't mind the bloody pain. When I was like 5, my older brother drew me a booger man. That's when I started to appreciate art. Really? Do you remember what they looked like? That's really cool, though. I think everybody got to draw a snot goblin at some point. That's technically what Booger Boy is. He is a snot goblin, but his name is Boogers. But he also wants everybody to know his pronouns, because technically speaking, snot doesn't have, they don't align themselves to the binary of anything. But Booger Boy wants everybody to know that that is how they present themselves. That is whom they are. That's how they want to be addressed. Is he, him. It's a glorious being. I'm happy you're doing some rotting. Yeah. Spending some outside time again. Yeah, going outside. I'm really excited about it. Dreading Monday, though, because it means I'm going to be dead, but very excited. Ooky's on the front page tomorrow doing a Skyrim challenge. Come and be a problem at 12 p.m. It'll be a giggle. I have more things on the go for tomorrow as well to make it really fair. So I will be doing it through the crowd control app. But I'm also going to make sure that for those who've accumulated a lot of channel points, you do not have to spend money to get coins to spend to do crowd sim stuff. Because I wanted it to not be like a financial thing. Although that is the lure to doing crowd control is obviously like, if someone gets a tier 1 sub, they'll get XYZ amount of coins and things like that. So it promotes people to spend. I don't want to go down that route. I mean, it is there as an optional thing, but I'm mostly focusing it on the channel point side of stuff. They've got a lot of stuff set up there. So there's options so that hopefully everybody feels like they can join in. I've been like masterminding as much as I can. And then I removed a bunch of things that I thought were kind of like kind of pointless to our run. Things like gives a random scroll. Yeah, great. That's going to help me with my run. So I've tried to keep all the redemptions to be something that's very on point. to the challenge. So it should be a giggle either way. I was running it earlier and Weeb just looked at me like, you're gonna have a bad time. I was like, yeah. I'm kind of excited though. Give 1,000 cheese wheels. It'll only give it back to the time because I'm at the limitations of the application. And I don't know how to code. And I do not have the time to learn to code. So I can't do like what Bitsy did where he gathered up the actual source code and rig it that way through his Stream Deck. I did not have the luxury of time to do that. I would have done it otherwise, but I don't have the luxury of time at the moment. So I went through the crowd control application because if it's worked for others, then it should work for me. I think it spawns like 5 cheese wheels, or is it 10? I can't remember. I think it's more like 10 cheese wheels. It's been since Christmas since I've lost my mother. She's getting cranky about that. You should go and say hello. If you want to, that is. If you don't like her, then you don't have to, do you? But it's an option. Being called Cheeky Goose is something I would consider quite an achievement. There's nothing wrong with being called a Cheeky Goose in my books. If anything, I think it's quite a compliment because geese are pretty cool. I know there's a lot of hate for geese. I like geese. They walk around going, eh. They bring me a lot of joy, geese. They're so naughty. And they're kind of scary too, so I have like mad respect for them. I don't want to face off with a goose. Tennis respectful. I'm tomorrow. Oh, that's what you're doing tomorrow. Oh, well, I hope you have a lovely time. I really do. Nice. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with my alerts at the moment. I'm gonna re-link them all up. Because I've noticed that the last couple of weekends, I say couple, like since last weekend, things seem to have gone unlinked, even though I can see them on my OBS, but they're not popping up on screen. So apologies to all those who like the alerts and then you haven't heard them in a while. Maybe I'm being my excuse to finally make my own alert sounds like wah. Or out my butt like that. Geese are great, some of them ballsy. They bring me a lot of joy and fear. I think that's why I like them so much. To be honest. I was working near a few once and they only try to get me when I turn my back. To be fair, I was near the nest, so that's fair. Geese just... They're gonna throw their weight around. They know that they're scary. And so they're gonna do what geese gonna do, which I don't blame them for whatsoever. They're like, I'm big, I'm scary, I waddle, don't mess with me. And honestly, respect. Okay, yep, do that.
Cheeky goose.
Cheeky goose. Likes the cheeky gooses. Oh, adverts are doing 2 minutes, everybody. Prepare yourselves. Adverts are due. Whenever adverts happen, it's time to get up and go for a poo. I myself, I'm probably going to still be sat here until you all get back. But adverts will be happening very shortly, just so you know. Hi, Cassie! How you doing, lovely? What's up, what's down with you? I hope you are good and well. There we go. Oh yeah, they're back. When you're not impressed though. Of course not. They do be creepy. See this booger boy handling the sock puppet? Yeah. His little tentacle. You'll see it everywhere. He does his thing. He does a good job. Might leave things a little bit slimy though, because you know, snot's a bit sticky. Not intentional. He's doing his bestest. Can I have a ditto, he goopy? Yes, you can have a ditto. I love ditto. Absolutely adore ditto. I think he's up there as one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm full of luck. Oh, I remember now. I saw on Discord. Off to the doctor tomorrow, but other than that, fine. Sorry to hear you're not well. Hope they're able to figure out what's up with you. You've not been well for a hot minute, have you? Send you all the spoons. I hope they're able to give you some meds that at least take the edge off. Hopefully. Reminds me of Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher was such a vibe. Wish I had the time to be able to finish that game. Everybody, adverts are about to start in 16 seconds. I like to warn you before adverts happen so that you got a chance to prepare for them. They'll be coming up very shortly. I'm still going to be sat here doodling because you're probably going to miss absolutely nothing. I just thought I'd let you know that they're coming in a second. Hello, Emma! I'll eat that. Yeah, eat your food. They'll be on for 3 minutes and then you'll all be back together again. But they're about to start. Here we go. Also watching you on Muppets Treasure Island. Oh, I love Muppets Treasure Island. It's so good. It's like the best edition of Treasure Island ever. Outside of Treasure Planet. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Hi, Lamp. Water slime, my sweet babies. Reference allowed. Thank you. I'll definitely look up the reference. Thank you, Lamp. How you doing? Tim Curry's the best too. I adore Tim Curry. I absolutely do. He's amazing. He's so good. He's a proper cheeky sausage, is what he is. My D&D model finally arrived. I just ordered D&D Player's Handbook. What's your... Oh, I bet you got thrown into the adverts. What's your model if you can still hear me? All ragol. All ra. Gol. There you go. Got a booger boy in the corner. Ugh. Hell yeah. Now, the next one is the gross lad from the Little Baby Ice Cream advert, which I'm going to draw right near this crease. Dr. Pepper Schwell. I actually got a full Dr. Pepper thanks to the gifty on throne. I got spoiled. Very spoiled. Much to the woes of my dentist, probably. But I'm very happy. Saying that, though, I found a new protein drink to have, thanks to Weeb. It's like a protein milkshake. It tastes nice, so now I'm trying to add that into my diet a little bit. And Nostalgia Creature did a review on Muppet Treasure Island. I haven't seen the video. Oh, but they often, like, poo-poo on things sometimes. And I don't know if I can deal with that because... No, it's the bestest. There is no critique to have of it. There is no critic of it. It's amazing. It requires... Everyone loves it. There's no criticness to give to it. At all. You're just gonna poop on it for the sake of pooping on it. Man, I'm slowly getting back into world building again. Hoping to get in D&D again soon again in a few months. You got this! I believe. Yep. I play a level 6 human cleric. Acolyte of Selene. Oh, got a 3D printed cleric model. Oh, is that the one where you get to customize what they look like? Is it that one? I remember seeing one of those once upon a time. They're cool though. Does that mean you're gonna paint it up as well? Existing. You know how it is. Oh boy, do I. Ugh. Well, I hope you're having a better evening at least. You did finish your course. Oh, you finished it. Well done. Nice. I meant to crash out of that. So yeah, I don't blame you. Please take it easy this weekend. And you don't have to worry about a stream on Sunday. So you get to rot on Sunday too if you wanted. So that seemed to miss me. I dodged there. Ah, yay. No adverts for Emma. Good. Good. Nice. Muppet Christmas Carol works because Michael Caine treats the Muppets like serious fellow actors. Muppet Treasure Island works because Tim Curry treats himself like one of the Muppets. Yep. I remember I think I read that on like Facebook once upon a time and not a word has ever said lie. That was absolutely the truth in. And that's why both of those films are like the best Muppet movies. Absolutely the best Muppet movies. Like, yeah, the ones where it's just the Muppets are cool and all. But Treasure Island and Christmas Carol, the best. The actual best. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. No, no customization, but I did primer, so I'm going to paint her up tonight. Exciting. Ooh. I'm kind of hyped for you, I'm not going to lie. Rather than reason Christmas Carol and Treasure Island are good. Yeah, Whipbox. Exactly that. Exactly that. I also read the same thing on Facebook once upon a time. And it's such a truth in. Such a truth in. The recent one-off Muppet Show was really fun. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. I have not seen it. I remember seeing the one Muppet movie where it's that little guy with the brown hair. I can't remember. I think it was like the restart of the Muppets. I can't remember. I was really disappointed at the Haunted Mansion one. I was gutted because I love the Haunted Mansion movie with Eddie Murphy in it. That's like an awesome film. That was around the time where they started making Disney films based on their rides. So like around the same time of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Incredibly important question for all of chat. Muppet Passion of the Christ, who plays who? Who's the one human character? And who plays said character?
The one human character? The cross. Maybe. Features acquired? Nice. Nice. Well, you're a professional pirate. I love Cabin Fever song. It's just so good. So good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Haunted Mansion. So the live action Haunted Mansion, really, really good. And then they made the Muppet version. And you could tell it was made during lockdown, which was... could have made it cooler, but it just wasn't. It just did not quite hit right. Did not hit right. Absolutely good. I've never really seen the Muppets. You've never seen the Muppets? If you're gonna see any of them, please see Treasure Island. It's so good. So good. It's really nostalgic, even when watching it in modern day view, because you can tell the era it came out in. It's so good. So good. And then around Christmas time, watch The Christmas Carol. Because it is the best Christmas film. You have to watch it. And your life will be turned around. Because they are just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Even the other Muppet movies are good. They're all pretty, like, up there in good tier. But those two are God tier. Absolute God tier. Sabrina, Miss Piggy, and Tie Dynamic is amazing. I need to see it. Because I can imagine it being quite good. Did Denise show up? Some Muppet lore for those out there. If you don't know, then oh boy. You definitely need to watch some Muppet flicks. But on the list, it's good. It is good. I'd say they're worth a background watch at least if you're in the middle of something. Because you'll rewatch them 6 bajillion times anyway. But they're really worth. Really worth. I'm not dinner tonight, but I had 3 little packs of white chocolate buttons and 2 chocolate button chocolate bars. Oh my gosh, Emma! Yeah, you don't need dinner. Just going off it with all the sugars. I'm kind of jealous, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds really nice. Really nice. Any occasion, or did you just feel like spoiling yourself today? You're just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna have a good dinner of chockies. So I was thinking during work, yeah, you should do it. I think they'd be a really good background while you're working kind of film. Because you're gonna inevitably watch them over and over again anyway. They're one of those ones you kind of want to watch over and over again because there's always something going on in the background that you may not catch the first time. The thing about the Muppets, especially earlier Muppet films, is that they have a very high attention to what's going on in each scene. It always feels like no scene is wasted. They always really fill them out with life. And that makes it such an exciting watch to see the things going on in the background. Also, guess where I'm going in the summer? You're gonna go all the way to Iceland. Where you going? Where you going in the summer? Benidorm? You're going to New York. Ooh. What you gonna do in New York? Anything specific? Ooh. Or is it just a little bit of a wander? Staying with my darling for a week. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's cute. And I hope you have a lovely time with your darling. I really do. Aw. Have you been before? Have you ever been before? Or is this the first time going to New York? A jelly bean with glasses. Okie dokie, Kate. I'll try and make it look really super duper squishy and goopy and stuff. How you doing, Kay? What's up? What's down with you? I hope you're good. Okay, you should be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's crowd control day. It's going to be dreadful, I'm sure. Oh, I hope everything works. I really do, because otherwise if not. No, I've only ever left the UK once. Went to Paris for 3 days, then Belgium for 3 days, and then Rotterdam for 3 days. Oh, Blinkin' X, so you went on a proper little jaunt once upon a time. Ooh, even more exciting then. Nice. Well, I hope you have a lovely time in New York. How long are you going for? You miss Elmo? Is it? Does this suffice? Hang on, let me go and get it for you. Does this help? Does that help? I hope that helps. Did you enjoy the Elmo? I'm still amazed I managed to keep that quiet for a whole month. Because I told the mods ages ago. But I knew I wanted to do it way earlier before I told the mods. I was like, okay, I know exactly when to do this. And that's when I decided to tell the mods, I'm going to do this thing. And they were like, yeah, do it. And then, lo and behold, Sunday finally arrived. You're good at secrets, though. Oh, but boy, did I want to tell you what I was up to. I want to see how long I could go for until someone guessed it was Elmo. I still can't believe it was Sorry Green Fire right when I started painting my hands. I was like... And the fact that no one clocked the green screen until I accidentally painted my nose yellow. And then I forgot that yellow is classed as green in the eyes of my keying setup. And I lost my nose for half a second. Well, I was trying to like, nope, no one saw that. No one saw the fact that I have a green screen up right now. Nope. Not at all. Absolute sausage. Need to make him look shiny. Here we go. Resident Evil's coming out next week, isn't it? Am I right in my assumption? Is it next week it comes out? I'm gonna have to dodge so many spoilers. I'm already having a hard time dodging spoilers for Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. But it's not on! I need people to stop posting spoilers all over the place. I don't want to know what anything looks like. Yeah, it just happens everywhere. Yes, it is next week! Yeah, Requiem! Oh, I shouldn't have said it like that. That sounded a bit cheeky, didn't I? I put a pause in the middle of that. I don't know if that's an accent thing or how I read it thing, but that definitely was not quite right, was it? But yes, Requiem. That one. I have managed to dodge all posters and stuff to do with it. But I definitely want to check it out at some point. It'll probably be around October before I get a chance to check it out, I'd expect. Heck, your backlog's gonna explode. Mine is humongous at the moment. Of all the big games I want to do, I want to play the Silent Hill F. Still haven't done that, obviously. Obviously want to play Resident Evil 9. You know what? Yeah, the more I think about it, my stream backlog is getting bigger. I was getting really good at catching it up. And now it's just gone, whoop, and it's like, oh. I was slowly getting there with catching up on my Steam backlog and everything. But nope. Nope. It's fine, though. It's fine. I am making a preemptive decision. So remember how I was talking about playing some more games for my YouTube, especially some of my shorter games that I've got in my backlog? I'm going to start implementing Ooky in the Dark playthroughs, where I'm going to have my lights off. And I'm going to play scary games in the dark, I think. Reanimal's another one. I really want to play it. However, I've been in touch with a glorious being about, because I've heard it's a co-op game. So we've been having a little back and forth, and I need to check my calendar. But that's definitely one to play at some point. Just need to check the calendar. But really want to play Reanimal. I've also avoided everything about that as well so far. I'm also planning on visiting Yorkshire Dales because there's a fully vegan hotel down there with some nice hiking spots. Oh, do it, Emma. Do say how it is if you get to go. I'd be curious as well. Define glorious being. Someone who is glorious. A very good friend of mine. I have to make space on PS5 for Resi 9. I know! It's gonna be humongous. And then is it later this year? GTA 6 coming out? Did I remember that much? Too many games. And then Fatal Frame 2's coming out. The remake is coming out this year as well, isn't it? And then they've announced another Resi. Then there's a Fable at some point this year. A Fable! Life's not fair. I want to become a full-time streamer already so that I can just do nothing but provide you guys with excellent content and also indulge in playing all the games. Very selfish want. How you doing, J-Rex, though? What's up with you? I hope you're good. A small hotel. Only has 20 rooms, so it's more of an inn. And honestly, the place where it is literally medieval village. That sounds wonderful. That sounds really nice. I'm curious to hear more about that when you get to go. March 12th is Fatal Frame. I don't earn enough money. I need a fourth job is what I need. Because I'm getting ready to spend a huge chunking amount of money to get my rig set up for IRL streams and vlogging. I priced it all out. I can do the vlogging setup, which is good, but also it's a lot of money. I need another job. Another one. I need more time. I need an 8-day work week is what I need. 9 work-day week. I already work 7 days a week. Another. I've seen 2 YouTube videos of demos of Reanimal, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. You should definitely do it. I've heard very good things about it. Especially from Terry, who hasn't stopped talking about it on Twitter. I love you, Terry, if you're out there. Platonically love you, but like, I've been seeing you posting about it. I'm like, stop it. You're making me really want to play it. For GTA 6, I'm going to need a new PS5 with 5 terabytes. Can you not hook up an external hard drive to it? Is that a thing you can do? I don't know if it works like GameCubes with memory cards. Did you lot see that someone's making a mod for RE3 remake that adds all the areas from the original? No. Is there? And how's that going on? Because I would like to maybe also check that out. People need to stop doing things that are cool because I want to take them all into my hands and play them all. Ugh, I need more plates to spin. Gosh, dang it. Venus says I saw you drink a can of Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah, you have, haven't I? I've asked you like 6 million times, I think. Sorry, J-Rex. I'm on one of them moods today. I keep jumping at really silly things. Earlier, I was an absolute sausage. So, in the crowd control app, there's this like, you can test the controls before you go into the everything. And you don't have to click this button that says test events. It's just that like the title for the column you're looking at. But all you have to do is like click an item in that column and it will like activate something. We sat there and he was like, why do you keep touching test events? You don't need to touch that. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And he was like, okay. And then he watched me do it again. And he's like, you've done it again. I was like, no, I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. I'm just spawning things in. He's like, yes, but you don't need to touch that. And I was like, I'm not touching that at all. I've been touching it the whole time and I didn't realize because my brain just didn't compute the fact that I was doing that motion control of clicking some to spawn in, then pressing, well, clicking a lot on the thing that says test events, which is just the name of the column I'm in. It doesn't do anything. It's just like a banner. But I kept clicking things and then clicking on that going, yes. And it wasn't until I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I looked back and I like double clicked it and I was like, oh, you're right. I was doing that all along, wasn't I? He's like, yes, you've been doing that the entire time I've been here. I'm like, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. There's something in the air for me today. I've just been an absolute forgetful sausage. Mouse PI. Why do so many games have to come out? I want to play Mouse PI. I've been waiting for that for years. Wasn't that announced like 4 years ago? I feel like it was announced 4 years ago. I also, I think eugenics is on my agenda at some point. I think. I don't know when, but it's definitely on my agenda. When I let my little brother borrow my PSP, I would always get anxious about him touching the screen. Oh no. Did your brother have sticky fingers? They'd always be covered in goop. I hope it's not like Ice Cream Guy. You've nailed the Ice Cream Dude's creepy stare. Yay! Yay! I thought I'd try and give him a little spin of my sort of shenanigans. I thought I'd give him a little pinky up so that he's holding the spoon like this. Oh. Okay. Maybe it's his thumb up instead. It's because I didn't use my hand as reference. That's how you know it's AI now, is the fact that the hand's messed up. The fingers are back to front. I think he's looking rather goopy. Very goopy. Sounds like tired brain things. I think so. I think I'm ready for rot day on Sunday. I think it's very needed. He'll be fine though. I've managed to say okay thus far. He's a bit wobbly. You just clocked it? It's ice cream dude. It's a request from Steven. Megan really upset with me for suggesting this, but this is because I made her think about it. I love that thing so much. If it wasn't for the fact that ice cream is a textural nightmare to slather myself in, I'd want to recreate that gif as well. But I don't think I could ever do that to myself because the brain freeze quite literally on the outside of the body. But I love that so much. I looked up and I can't stop thinking about it. That's on you. That is so on you. Are you actually taking a day to relax? I'm excited. I'm so excited to go outside, which is not like me. But I am actually quite excited to go out and do something different. Maybe do some shopping. Next ad break, I'm going to show you something I bought the other day that I absolutely love. In fact, I can kind of show you a couple of bits here. Because I got some things with my phone. Because I couldn't resist. I had to get a couple bits. So I got a sticker of a raccoon with a party hat on. And I hid it in my phone case. And then I got a couple of phone charms. One's of a raccoon, one's of a podge. And then I also got a t-shirt for pajamas. Because it's not really my kind of t-shirt to wear out and about. But I really wanted it. So I bought it. Because I really like the artist a lot. Like I'm really inspired by them. So I thought I'd pick up some of their artwork. And then, oh, just yesterday, they released a podge keyring. Like, of an actual, like, plushy podge. And I'm so, I'm going to have to wait until I get paid a little bit. And then I kind of want the podge keyring at some point, too. Thank you, Nightmare, for the horrible and cursed emote. I appreciate you. Thank you. How do you actually take a day? Oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm wrecked today, but next week's going to be even worse with all the socializing this weekend. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Think about it this way. It's good because you're going to go outside, you're going to do something a little bit different, and then you can just chill. Can't believe she's using my name on stream. Sorry. Didn't mean to dox you. Apologies. That's what you have for turning up late. Nightmare wants a random tar pit. I'm going to put it... because I like trying to make drawings blend into each other. I'm going to put it right by here with a little sign saying tar pit. We're obviously going to have to do it with a big old brushy pen. Big old brushy pen. Oh, so this week as well, I managed to get my sister. She gave me her Now TV again. And all these horror films, I've been waiting for Prime to release so I can finally bloody watch them. A load of them are on Now TV. And I was like, my sister, I love you to bits, but I haven't had access to your Now TV since like September last year. And you've hidden the fact that every time I talk to you about all these horror films I want to see, you know, thought ones that I could maybe jump onto your Now TV. And she's like, I forgot that you lost access. I'm like, thank you, sis. Thank you very much. Either way, I can now catch up on all the horrors I've been dying to see. I get to finally watch the new Megan. Finally. Dying to see that. And Welcome to Derry. Been wanting to see Welcome to Derry for a hot minute. Go. I'm gonna make little bubbles too. I wish I had a little white pen. I don't actually have any white pens. Oh, one more thing I'm proud of doing this week. Doing a little Photoshop. Small, I love how it turned out. It looks so good. So good. It's gonna be a Photoshop Pro. I knows it. Sisterhood. She just completely forgot. I was like, oh, I just thought you didn't want me to have your account anymore. And she's like, no, I forgot because I use your Netflix. I'm like, you do. You do. So she's helped me out there so I can finally catch up on all the horrors I want to see. I'm trying to think though, I haven't really had time to watch anything new this week. I've just been binging a lot of YouTube videos. Oh, I've been binging a lot of Animal Crossing Island inspirations, even though I have no plans to play Animal Crossing at the moment because life's too busy. And I love Animal Crossing, but I just don't have the time to dive into it. That, and I've been watching a lot of book reviewers on YouTube. I have no intention to ever read these books, but I love watching these YouTubers go through their really long scripts of their reviews of these books, and they go right into like all of the details, and they read out excerpts of the pages. I love it because I don't have to read these books now. I love it. I absolutely love hearing these people's opinions on these books I have no interest in reading. It's so good. So I've been watching quite a lot of people at the moment. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can dig out a few of their names. I don't know them off by heart because I only just started watching them this week. Right. One of them is called Frankie's Shelf. And they make me giggle a lot. They really make me giggle a lot. And then the other being is... Where are you? Where are you? I subscribed to you a while ago. But will you pop up for me? Were you on this YouTube account? Oh, there's Jibster. Jibster's a glorious being if you have not seen. Is it you? It is Linmore. Also does watching of some movies as well after the books. So he watches movies of book adaptations. And I love watching those specific ones because I like seeing what someone thought of the book versus the movie, and hearing everything about it brings me a lot of joy. It's really, really fun. Glad to be above graphic design is my passion level. Hell yeah! Yeah! Enjoy your lurk, Nightmare. Been watching Pluriberus. How is Pluriberus? I've heard it's what you call it? It's kind of like Severance, is it? Like that sort of vibe? I haven't seen Severance either. It's what someone at work said. It has the same sort of vibe. But again, I don't know because I haven't seen it. But I'm just going by what someone said at work. There you go. Oh, hell yeah. I remember watching reviews about Fourth Wing and watching people rip it to shreds. People review a lot of YA novels. Yes, I love watching people reviewing the young adult novels as well. That Frankie Shelf also did one of 13 Reasons Why and comparing from the book to the series. And I found that really interesting because I've never read the book. And it was interesting to hear the differences. And they are very, they don't hide their feelings about everything, which I really like.
Wow. Chemical Fairy just kept their antlers for 6 months.
Thank you, Chemical Fairy, for renewing your Anna's Joy with a prime. Thank you very much, you silly sausage. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing good out there. If you are lurking, don't say anything. But if you're here for a little chit chat, how are you doing? What's always done with you? I hope you're good. You're watching Walking Dead. Oh, really? As in, like, the original series? I have Elf on the ears on, and I look like Jack and Daxter character. I love that, though. That's a vibe. I often walk around with my vampire teeth in, just for giggles. Rihanna on my YouTube, and she's only been back this month. Oh, you'll catch up. It'll happen. It will definitely happen for you, Cassie. One person I recommend when it comes to book is Dom Noble. He does a lot comparing the differences too. Oh, could you link that in the book club on Discord? Because I kind of like listening to these reviews because, again, it's something that it's books I will never read. Reason being is because I usually can't stand the way a lot of these writers write. So I'll never sit down and read them. Plus, also, I don't have the time to read books a lot of the time. So what I like about these reviewers is I find them really soothing to listen to. And also, I love hearing about all these things that I would have never known about. It's all quite fascinating to me, because I don't have the time to sit down and read books. I say that, though. I have time to read manga. I'll always make time to read manga. But also, I don't have the time to read actual novels, because I'm a pretend adult. I'm very much a pretend adult. I'm gonna make like a goop monster in the tar. Yeah, let's do that. A little fine line thing in this. Enjoy your look, Cassie. Twilight ones. Oh, I love hearing about the Twilight ones. I'm still waiting for the day that they give us a Charlie movie. I would love a whole movie to do with Charlie's perspective. That would make my world. I've already told you all that I unironically enjoy Twilight because of the fact it's really dumb. That's why I enjoy it, because it is really, really not great. And it brings me joy. It's one of those things, you know, it's like it's so bad it's good. And that's how I feel about Twilight. It's so bad I can't help but enjoy it. Oh, something I have been doing a lot of, though. Ever since Iron Lungs come out, I've been literally living in the Reddit threads. And oh my gosh, I need to rewatch that movie. So many things that I want to just be able to like pause and have a look at. I can't wait for that movie to come out like in physical release form. But look, we adult what we need to adult. True. My adulting is not sitting down and reading a book. This is why I like having friends who read books, because then they can tell me everything about them and I'm like, thank you. So I should watch Twilight. Oh, Fartzilla, you'd hate it. You would hate it. But I kind of want you to watch it just because I know you would hate it so much. It's a really, really dumb young adult movie. But I can't help but enjoy how cheesy it is. It's so dumb. It has so many cringy lines. It's an experience where you're like, this is absolutely stupid. The writing in this is terrible. Hold on tight, spider monkey. Yet, despite how terribly it's written, all the actors do a bloody decent enough job to really sell it, which I'm amazed, especially with Robert Pattinson hating every second of it. But yet he sells the character of how cringy he is. Kristen Stewart does a fantastic job of being just a really like weeb, at least to me, like a weeby, introverty, nerdy girl of vibes. Because she reminds me so much of the girls I used to hang out with as well. Of like, oh, I'm going to develop this character personality trait. And it's the same sort of thing. It's like, oh, you watch anime once. And then you're like, oh, this character's me. And then you develop all these like anime mannerisms. It's that. But to the extreme, be like, I'm awkward, so I'm going to really fluff it all up proper because everyone needs to know how awkward I am. And I live for it so much because it's like, no one's like that, but also are. I really dig it. It's stupid. And then also, a lot of things, like the production of it is surprisingly decent a lot of the time. Apart from the last film, still kind of wish we had Kiers Renesmee. But the production of it, like the music in it, brilliant. You'll never hear that song the same again. It's so dumb, it's fun. You just gotta dunk on it the whole time and you're gonna have a great time. The entire genuine Twilight fan base has actually embraced how poop it is. It is poo. And because it's so poop, it brings people together to rejoice of how poo it is. Hi, Raiders! What's up? What's down? Thank you for the follows. Welcome to my Ooky Fun Lands. I hope you enjoy your stay. How was your stream, Elvira? What were you doing? What's Paradigm? I've never heard of Paradigm. What's that about? Tell me more. I want to know if you've raided and run in. Someone else from Elvira's stream, tell me all about it, please. Okay, thank you.
This is the ice cream of a killer bell.
Did you see that shiny glitter cake that someone had? And they're like, this is a cake of a killer. Or this is a killer of a cake, something like that. And it threw me. It's so good. Well, welcome on in, everyone. I am Ooky! Screaming Welsh lady, Croeso Shemai, welcome to my stream and theatre. If you're new around these parts and don't know anything about me, let me give you guys a quick like palate taster of what we do. If it play. Oh no, it doesn't play. Doesn't play. Play it! Oh, hang on. It's not a fail. I'm gonna do it. Oh, where is my buttons? There they are. What do the Ooky do? And it's T-pose, because of course it is. Welcome on in, everybody. How are we all doing out there? We're dunking on Twilight at the moment about how it's so trash, it's good. And that's what we're talking about right this second. But welcome to my book. This is my book of subs. essentially, every one of these doodles is a request by someone who subscribed. And I wanted to make a memory book of everyone who supports this content to help me keep my lights on, pay for stream things, and just basically keep me fed. So I wanted to like a physical photo album to look back on when I'm an old lady and the internet doesn't exist anymore because the AI has taken over. And that's what we're doing today. We're currently doing this theme that is called Things That Are Goopy. So we have Booger Boy delivering snacks. We have the Ice Cream Man who is eating themselves. And then we have a Tar Pit, which I'm about to name for Nightmare. And then we got a Final Fantasy Flans. How you doing, Elvira? What's up with you? Thank you for raiding. If you need to run, you do your running. It's nice to see you. How you doing today, lovely? I hope you are well. I really do. Oh, and for those who want to hang out a bit more, at the moment I'm playing Majora's Mask on my GameCube, but tomorrow we're doing something a little bit differently. We're going to do my first ever crowd control stream tomorrow, and we also happen to be on the front page. First ever crowd control on the front page. We'll see how that goes. Right, no, best night of my life. Oh, you cheeky goose. You should definitely go and follow Elvira. Anyone who does not know Elvira, please go and check them out. Give them love for them headbands. Do it, or I'll do a poo in your shoe and it'll get right into your nail, and then you'll be like, what's that smell? Oh, it's Ooky's wrath. And it is. Also seeing Edward Photoshop on Rainbow Fish alongside the light. Oh, yeah, it's so good. This T-pose of a killer Bella. So good. It's such a dumb movie. It's so good. I love him. I hate and love it at the same time. It's such a dumb film, but it just brings me absolute joy. It's an actual gem of like how what you expect from a B movie, except it's like a full-fledged thing. It's not just like a straight to VHS thing. It's a full-fledged movie that has multiple sequels. And that's the thing that always surprises me about it. It's the same mouse. Hello, John Silent. How you doing? What's up with you? It's a good mouse, isn't it? It's a really nice little mouse. It holds a charge surprisingly well. The Logica G503 at 502. It's yes, it is. It is exactly that one. Yeah, it's a little bit pricey, but it does the job, and I like that a lot. I do. 500-year-old seducing a 16-year-old. Yeah, Vodzilla. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, and if you think that's weird, she almost falls in love with a dog. It's such a dumb movie. You should definitely check it out. Oh, I want to know what you think of it, because it is preposterous. And not just that, the dog falls in love with a baby. It's so weird. It's such a daft movie. It's so stupid. It's so good. I highly recommend watching it. It's stupid, but I love it because of how stupid it is. It's just preposterous. Like, I love vampire flicks, and I watched it because I wanted to, like, see what the fuss is all about, and I come out of it going, this is dumb, but I like it. I'm good, thank you. It's nice to see you as well. I do have to run. You do what you gotta do. Enjoy your movie night with friends, Elvira. Have a good one. Thank you so much for rating. I appreciate you very much for bringing your beings over here. Have a lovely one out there. You do what you gotta do. Right, next up is Final Fantasy Flans. I don't know what a Final Fantasy Flan looks like. I haven't got a clue. Webmox requested it. I don't know, but apparently they're very goopy. Bye, Elvira. Have a good one. Thank you again. I will try and make sure to uplift all the beings who remain from your stream. Thank you again for raiding. The baby is a freak. Yeah, it's true. The original, the puppet baby, weird. I don't even know how that made it to that stage. Flan doesn't sound goopy. What is a flan? Is a flan a type of pancake? I'm not really sure. For Affinity, love that one for sure. I actually didn't. For Affinity, did not enjoy Twilight. Deviant Art did. But, for Affinity, not very much. Not very much. They were more into Zootopia at the time. Which makes sense for Affinity, I know. Not like, love my dog. You love your dog. Yeah, not like that. Like, she kind of went on a date with that dog and kissed. But he wasn't a dog. But was a dog. There's a lot of shirtlessness in that movie too. A lot of wet, shirtless boys running around. Because they're supposed to be teenagers. It's a weird movie. It's really worth a watch. Oh, and the vampires like playing baseball. It literally sounds like someone threw a dart on like a dartboard and went, yeah, put that in it. Sure, let's go. Twilight is the top tier of guilty pleasure because the majority of people hate it and still watch it. That's why it's so good, because it's so dumb. It's like the amount of people who went to see it seriously, I still can't get over it because it's so dumb. Hi, Music Man. How you doing? What's almost done with you? The Doodle's doing good. How you doing? Except the 500-year-old one. No, he's also a boy. Technically, he's an everlasting teenager. I was gonna say Twilight then. Hello, Darksley. Twilight is one of my favorite unintended comedies ever. At least the first 2, 3. I agree. The final one, skip. Boring. It's literally like, what if it's all a dream kind of scenario. Been that. But the first like 1 to 3. Great. Number 1, you have to watch for context because it's stupid. 2, it gets even more preposterous, but it has an absolutely awesome depressed scene where you're like, oh yeah, mood. I felt that. And then number 3, what in the bloody hell happens in 3? Oh yeah, that stuff. God, that's when it really goes off the wall. Never asked Justin McCullen what he's doing in the early 1860s. Oh, I know. Why is that in there? And yeah, we're supposed to be like, oh yeah, he's a good boy. He ain't a good boy. We don't talk about Jasper. Jasper is a pummel. We're talking about Twilight. How you doing, Booty? Hi, Tyler. What's almost down with you guys? I hope you're good. Again, it's a really stupid movie, but really worth a watch. I'm not going to draw the Final Fantasy goopy thing just yet. I'm going to go for a moss that didn't want to get stuck on a tree anymore. So let's try and draw that tree over here. Let's draw the bit of bark. And then I'm going to draw the moss on top that wants to try and leave the tree. Is he best streamer? No, he's the best viewer. It's definitely Booty. How you doing? What's always down with you? Man, as a Twilight, it's preposterous. It's one of those movies that you literally watch and you're like, this is a parody, right? This is a parody. There ain't no way they made this seriously. But oh no, they made it seriously. And it made a lot of teen girls very, very happy. But it's also, it's stupid. Again, I still want a viewpoint of Charlie. I want a movie done in his point of view. Because I think it would be great. And I want it to be done in the same style as the movie Twilight. Do you see the actual parody? Yep. Of course I have. Needed to be seen. Needed to be seen. It's just one of those. Honestly, Twilight does feel a lot like... It feels a lot like a scary movie. It feels a lot like a scary movie, but like not an actual scary movie. Do you know what I mean? Like I expect Cindy to roll in any minute. Any minute. I'm just finishing up my work day and hoping to finish by 8. Ooh, fingers crossed for you. You get worried about making mistakes all the time. That's kind of the risk, though, of drawing with a fine liner. Is that, I just gotta roll with the mistakes, and if I make them, I work them into the doodle. Vampire Suck, that was the one. I remember getting catfished by the trailer for the first Twilight film, playing actual money. You went to go and see in cinema? I was one of those people that hated Twilight because I was like, how dare they do that to my vampires? In fact, I determined not to go and see Twilight. I went to go and see Daybreakers that came out at the same time as Twilight. And I remember there was a scene in that where vampires burnt instead of sparkled. And I was like, yes, this is my movie. Screw sparkling vampires. That is not cool. Because I was one of those big vampire hype people because I'm a goth. So I can't help myself with the like sharp, pointy, burny boys, you know? Anyway, I digress. So I really didn't want to see Twilight. So that's why I watched it when I was doing my dissertation at university, because I really struggled to write a lot of words without getting distracted. So I was like, I'm going to put Twilight on in the background. And the sooner I write, say, 1,000 words, I'm going to turn it off. So I have to write as fast as I can to hit those 1,000 words. Then I can turn off this movie I know I'm going to hate. I watched every single one to the end, plus the credits. Because I turned out I liked it. Man, it's so bad it's good. My then wife was a big Buffy fan, and the trailer gave off big Buffy vibes. To be fair, it did have that vibe. It had that like Bridget Terabithia blue, like not blue ball, sorry. It had that Bridget Terabithia, like pull you in and then rug pull you. It was one of those. God, I'm still mad at Bridget Terabithia. That was not advertised the way it seemed. It looked like a great journey into the realm of fantasy, and then it wasn't. It was heartbreaking. I do not recommend anyone to watch Bridget Terabithia unless you just want to get wrecked. It's one of those. I hate it because my sisters were obsessed with it, so that meant I couldn't like it. Dumb kid things. Have you seen it since though, Ulra? Have you made the effort to go and have a look at it since then? Because it's one of those ones that you'll see everywhere. Twilight talk gets me as well. They're so funny. So funny. Bridget Terabithia? Yeah, Bridget Terabithia. Horrid. I say that though. It's a good film about certain topics in it that are really brutal, but things that you kind of have to kind of come to acceptance of at some point in your life, that those things may find you. So I can understand why it was made. However, the way they advertised it was a bloody lie. I went into that expecting a whole different kind of vibe of a movie. I was a hardcore fantasy kid. I loved watching fantasy flicks and horrors. You know, like Dark Crystal was one of my favorites. I went into that expecting like Labyrinth or something. Oh, bloody hell it weren't. Mad. Forever stung by that one. Like Marley and Me. Oh my god, I actually went to cinema for Marley and Me. I went with my best friend. Because we both dog obsessed. We love dogs. And so we went off to go see Marley and Me because we're like, oh, happy pupper. Don't watch Marley and Me. Don't do it. Nope. I learned my lesson really fast there. Don't watch movies where there is a dog in it. Because that's You're probably thinking where I'm thinking. Yes. Exactly that. Don't do it. It's a fast way into Feels Land. Dark Crystal's added to the list. Oh, you should definitely watch Dark Crystal. You'd love it, Ulra. It's very, very high fantasy. It's one of my favorites from Jim Henson. Never watch a movie where the title includes the dog's name. Yeah, never. Don't do it. I learned that the hard way. I had full on like heavy makeup on that day. You can imagine how that turned out at the end of the cinema. A friend and I hugging each other. We were a mess. Absolute mess. And this is sad. If I see McSteamy on TT one more time, I will cry. Oh dear. It's horrid. It's horrid how they dupe you like this. I remember. Horrible. It's why I won't watch things like Beethoven. I will not watch Homeward Bound. I don't want to know. I am perfectly content my life not seeing this. It's why I can't watch that movie Good Boy. You know, the new horror film with the dog as the protagonist? I think it's great that they've done it, but also I can't watch it. I refuse to watch it because I don't like watching doggos in peril. What about it? But no, I don't want to see it because I know I'm gonna get all uppity in my feels. I bet Airbud's fine, but I will still end up in my feels. I had a hard time watching Up. Not just because of the human story right at the start, but because of the doggos as well. I cannot. I've grown into quite a wuss. So that plays basketball, what's not to love? Because if something bad might happen and I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's ever since, right? It's gone even worse ever since I adopted ferrets. I cannot watch anything where critters are in peril. I cannot. I've never watched a single Airbud. I bet it's still... Hot take. Up is a trash movie. It's boring and sad. That is fair, Natasha. That is fair. That is a hot take. That's a take that not a lot of people have. I sort of disagree. I think it's a very... mid to alright movie. Is the way I would explain it. I think it had a really good start to really capture your emotions into someone's character very fast. Very, very fast. So you know exactly who you're dealing with. However, I do think the middle ground gets quite long. But it's purposely done to feel like a journey. So I can kind of get it. But also it feels a bit too long for me. This is why I didn't like Lord of the Rings. Too much walking. The bunny film's like you. No, I can't do it. Can't do it. It might make me sad. Might make me sad. People in danger, fine. Animals in danger in a film, nope, can't do it. I remember, oh my god, Never-Ending Story. Oh. That was my first feelings about something terrible happening, and I was like, nope, can't do that. And that's when I learned to have a great weakness. Very big weakness. Does Jacob count as a dog? He definitely counts as a dog. He's not a werewolf, is he? He's a sort of big dog. Very big dog. Very big dog. I was gonna say Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Lot of walking. Makes sense. But it's also a lot of walking. Mary Scream Resistance. Sorry, Mary. Sorry. Terrible person. To be fair, rewatching Lord of the Rings with Weeb made me enjoy it a lot more. Watching it on my own, I was like, yeah, it's great from my perspective as someone who works in film and TV. I really enjoyed watching it for the technical aspect of it all. But the story itself, I was like, yep. This is a lot of walking. There's a lot of to and froing. Oh, a monologue. Brilliant. And I found it really incredibly long. Watching it with Weeb made it a lot more enjoyable. But, I still stand by the fact, just like The Hobbit, the first Lord of the Rings and the first Hobbit films are the best. The others are okay, but they do go on a bit. And I know that's a hot take. I know that's definitely a hot take, because everybody will be like, oh, it's amazing, which, yes. Yeah, I guess you're right. But also, that's not how I feel about it. It's okay. Talking of movies coming out, though, has anyone seen the trailers or even heard that the animation company that made Coraline and the Box Trolls, they've got a new film coming out. And if I remember right, it's called Wilder Things, something like that. I wish I could just Google it, but my keyboard's unplugged at the moment. Wilder something or other. It looks really cool. No matter if the story is trash from Laika, the animation is always gorgeous. So I'm quite excited to see this one. I still remember watching a VHS version of Lord of the Rings rather than the extended Blu-ray editions. Really? What was that like? I bet that added to the layers of vibes though, right? Oh boy. Na, 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 na. Must be free. There's a squishy bit of moss trying to be free from a tree because it doesn't want to be part of the tree. Peace of love. Are you off, Tyler? Have a lovely one. If you're running away, send you all the spoons. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a lovely week. Feels weird not playing Majora's Mask tomorrow. Feels really weird. I'm not going to be able to play until next weekend. Feels really weird. I'm now reading the Mabinogion. I'm floored by how much more modern work I've taken from that. I knew before, but now I'm reading it. Right? Isn't it amazing? I think it's always really cool to find out. I had that exact same feeling when I was reading Dracula for the first time. I knew that everything took it as reference because, you know, it's Dracula, but I didn't realize how many other flicks of, like, vampires took from the original source material of Dracula. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I love that experience. DP found... Oh, no! At least now you know there's a cut there, you sausage. I hope it doesn't sting too long. This is for Listeria. The bit in moss that doesn't want to be on a tree, but I'm going to keep an eye out for something that he could be reaching out for to try and get off the tree. Ditto! Ditto from Rude and Cassie. I'm going to draw them right above Goopy Boyo over here. For the first, they're shorter versions, plus the film grain and all that stuff. CGI blends better? Yeah, that is true. Grain helps a lot with blending CG in. Actually, I'm going to draw Ditto by here. Thank you for the follow! Welcome to Mocha for Lands. I hope you enjoy your stay. Ditto. I haven't drawn a Ditto before. If I remember right, Ditto has soulless eyes. They're just solid pupil. Solid pupil. At last, the moss is free! Almost free! Almost free. There will be something at some point that will help, I'm sure. For the first, they're shorter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've never really... I don't think I've ever watched a movie where I've gone, man, I want an extended cut. Apart from Midsommar. But that's only because the extended cut added more information to characters' backstories and some of the events that happened in the movie as well that were cut from the final release. I remember once sitting through the Lord of the Rings extended cut. It was definitely an experience. Why does he look like Cursed Garfield? Steve, don't you think? That Cursed Garfield you sent Brain Mage? Doesn't he have the same face? I think it's the mouth. I definitely derped Ditto. What's the extended cut of Event Horizon? Oh, God, yeah. That would be a nice one to see. Shame they've lost it. That's one I'm surprised they haven't tried to remake to be the cut that it was intended, to be honest. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Mocha for Lands. Just because of the fact that that is something that a lot of, like, you know, Event Horizon has got such a cult following. I'm surprised of all the things that have been remade or remade, that isn't one of them. Especially with how effects do be today. I want peas and Harry Potter in the scenes of this when they delete him. Yeah, but then again, do we need any more of that stuff? Especially for the but you know. I like Derp Ditto. Good. Good. I'm glad you like Derp Ditto, even though he's kind of creepy. Everybody, there's adverts due in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Whenever adverts happen, we get up and go for a wee and go for a poo. We do some self-care time. I myself am gonna get up and go for a wee because I am busting and I also need to get another drink. So I'm imploring you to do something to take care of yourself. Go to the loo, do a poo, take your meds, take your vitamins, go outside and breathe some fresh air. Do something that's good for you. Hi, Duck, how you doing? What's up, what's down with you? I hope you are well. It shows that you have seen the Solid Ditto. Well done. He does. He's got that weird, creepy Garfield face. Congratulations on the tram trains. Are the tram trains? What tram trains? Tram trains? Did I miss a tram? There's the Cardiff Metro. The tram trains haven't been released yet, have they? Unless you're on about the fast trains that Transport for Wales have done. So there's fast trains to like places like Caerphilly and all that. What? The trams have done? No, they're not. I haven't heard anyone say anything about it. Tram trains!
Rosinda just kept their antlers for 18 months. Tram trends.
Tram trends? Are they actually done? Like, actually, like, moving around in Cardiff? Because I remember at one point they were talking about it, but I haven't seen any work done to say that it's been done. And I was in Cardiff yesterday. I didn't see no, like, anything about trams. Hi, Lasers. How you doing? And Rosin, thank you so much for ruining it. And it's Joy with the Prime. You get one of those a month and you spent it on me. Thank you very much, Lee. I hope you don't regret it. I know, Rosin. I hope you're well. Everyone, again, adverts in 50 seconds. I'm going to get up and go for a quick wee, as well as go and refill my drink. I will leave you guys on this page so that you guys got something nice to have an oogle at. But adverts will be rolling in a second. I'm on about the new tram trains that they have launched this past week. The ones that go to and from Cardiff Bay. Is that actually a thing? So they have tram trains at the moment. They're just trains in the later project. They're going to put tram lines. Right, okay. I thought you meant that they're actually already running. Like, they're going to and from. Because as far as I'm aware, they haven't shut down Lloyd George Avenue or anything like that to get them on the go. How are you? I'm okay. How you doing? Right, very quickly, I'll be right back, everyone. I'm gonna turn up the music. I'm gonna go for a quick wee. Then we'll all be back together. Snooze! Never mind. I'm not allowed to wee. I'm snoozing the adverts. I'm not allowed to wee. Bloody hell! I'm busting for a wee! I was just about to let adverts roll so I can go for a wee. I'm not allowed one. A wee wee? Not a wee wee over here. No, dim dioch. Dim dioch. No wee wee. All right, everyone. Adverts will be rolling in 5 minutes. When those 5 minutes are up, I'm going for a wee. I am busting for it.
Francois just kept their antlers for 3 months. Free time.
Don't nudge me. I'm going to wet myself. Thank you, Francois. Thank you, Marlon.
Val and Vane just kept their
You
antlers for
sausages.
30 months. Hold IT. Hold IT.
I'm gonna do it.
Hold IT.
Hold IT.
Also, thanks to Zebadian for my sub gift.
I'll make sure to hold on to IT. Hi, everybody. What's up? What's down with you? Raids are #1 cause of blood infections. That and terrible kidneys. Not allowed a wee-wee. Not allowed. Welcome on in, Raiders. I am Ooky. Screaming Welsh lady. Croesus Shamai. Welcome to my streamer theatre. I hope you're sitting comfortably. Today we're drawing in the Book of Subs. This is actually the page I'm drawing on. It's all themed about all things that are goopy. So if you're subscribed, you can pop in a request and it'll end up in this page tonight. Tonight, and I stream until 12 a.m. So we got another hour for me to try and bash out as many dudes as I can. But I was leaving it on this page to give you guys an idea, because I was going to go for a wee, but those just come on the raid. If you want to have an idea of what we do around this place, here's an idea. Is it going to do it? No, it's not going to do it. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. This is what we do around here. If you want to have an idea, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't read. I can't read. There it is. What do the Ooky do? It's always T-pose. Let's have something new. What's new? What else do I do? Oh, I dance as well. What else do I do? Talk about my gargantuan D. I talk about my giant D. Hi, guys. What's up? What's down? How you all doing around down there? Anyone watching with us not know Francois? Go and check them out. Give them love. Give them head pats. They're absolutely glorious. They will entertain you. They will entertain you. Trust me, right up into your armpits. You're gonna be like, this is a comfy place. They go to a wide range of shenanigans. They are very, very, very gloriously spoken. They have gloriousness. Go over there, check them out. I dare you. I dare you. They're good. They did acting in an adult panto once upon a time. I say once upon a time. I'm sure you do it quite frequently because they are an actor extraordinaire. But go over there. Give them love. If you don't, I'm going to stick a squishy tangerine in your coat pocket. You're not going to know until you get your keys, and then it's going to be all up in your fingies. You're going to be like, oh, that's sticky. That's what I'll do. But welcome on in, everyone. If we're not doodling on the book on Fridays, we are also doing Majora's Mask on the GameCube at the moment. However, tomorrow, I'm doing my first ever crowd control stream because I decided that I clearly hate myself and I want everyone to be mean. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're all good out there. Can move like that. No matter how much someone pay me. Go on, try it. Try and move like a letter T. I believe you could do it. Or kick yourself in the face with your knees like that. Oh, so you can spam it. Damn right, I'm a streamer. I'm allowed. It's what I do. That's what you do. I've streamed self-care. More than understand. If you're not away and take care of yourself, more than understand. But I hope you're good out there. I do need to respond to you. So, you know, I've seen it. I just had a kerfuffle. God, it hasn't stopped this week. This week, one of my emails got hacked. So that took all of my spoons because I lost a bunch of really important accounts that have something to do with my career. So I had to like email everyone to be like, please let me have access to this account again because I cannot lose those really important email addresses. So I had like that going. It was my mother's birthday. It was Weeb's birthday. Yesterday I went to the dentist. Then I found I need another filling and it's just been non-stop. But I just want you to know, I've seen it. I've already started sketching. I just... Life's not fair at the moment. Go pee, yeah. Well, in 50 seconds, there's going to be adverts. So that means we can finally go to the toilet and go for a wee-wee. I'm going to go for a wee-wee and refill my drink with some water because I need some H2O. Implore you to do some self-care, everybody. Adverts won't last for 3 minutes. And then we'll all be back together so we can yell at one another once more. But please take your meds, take your vitamins, go to the loo, do a poo, go outside, touch some grass. Get something to eat, do something that's good for you. Make your bed, get your washing out the washing machine, do your dishes. Have you matched your socks today? Is your sock drawer looking all like matched? That's a good thing to do. It is. You should do it. it's good for you. About to jump off. Oh, bye, Rosin. Good luck on your job interview. Sending you all the good things and stuff. Talent Squash, you can come back to Cambry. I hope you get to. You bother, my lovely. I know, I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know, I've seen the thing. I am already sketching things. I just haven't had a chance to respond because life's just not been fair. And with that, I'm going for a wee. I'm going to turn up the music. I'll be back. Abba's going to roll. See you guys in a bit. Enjoy your luck, Music Man. Hope your therapy appointment goes well. How's the Wii out of 10? It was a 6 because I rushed it. So it wasn't quite as like, you know what I mean? One of them deep sighs. But that's okay. Has anyone ever done a Wii where it's actually steaming? I had that happen once. It was like a outdoor caravan with toilets in it. It was like at 12 o'clock at night in winter. Went for a wee. Steam up the toilet. Let me tell you, you sat down on a toilet. Suddenly steam's coming out between your thighs. It's weird. It's really weird. You're like, have I opened a portal to hell? What's going on down there? TMI? Probably, but it is a Friday. TMI is always the way. And ironically, one of the criticisms about the Transport for Wales new tram trains, they don't have toilets, but they got an upgraded toilet at stations. I wouldn't call the metro. If you're on about the one that goes to and from, like, the new, like, they call it the metro, but it's not like a tram. It's just a normal train. If you're on about the metro that has opened, they're pretty rad. They're pretty rad, but I won't call them a tram because they're just a fast train. It's pretty much all they are. Gargantuan, humongous. I got a strong feeling I'm gonna get it, so Wales soon. Fingers crossed. Couldn't sell in, I get you. Yeah, it's okay. I knew there was an audience waiting for me. That's the problem. Like, oh, nope. There are glorious people waiting for me. I must make this wee fast. By the way, I'm drawing a ditto at the moment. It doesn't look like ditto, but I'm doing my best here. Curious, it strikes me that when I say tram trains, do you think that I mean trams? Yes, because you say tram train. Yes, the Don't call it a tram train, because if you call it a tram train, I'm going to assume you mean a tram like they have in Nottingham. That's what I think we need to say trams, because Cardiff used to have trams way years ago. They actually used to have a tram that used to go all around Cardiff city centre and then all the way down to Cardiff Bay. And I know they approved the tram trains, that then one day they're going to bring them back so that you have a quite really fast way down Lord George Avenue to go to Cardiff Bay. But they haven't, as far as I'm aware, have built them yet, because I'm a train nerd and I would know if they've built them yet. But as far as I'm aware, they have not actually put the rails down to start the trams up. Yet. as far as I'm aware. But again, I don't live in Cardiff anymore, so I could be a little bit behind on the news. But as far as I'm aware, they have not activated yet, because otherwise I'd be there already and I would have already given them a ride, because I love trams. I absolutely adore trams. They're like caterpillars on rails. Right, I seem like Thomas the Tank Engine. Maybe I am Thomas. Maybe. It's the metro. You're on about the metro. They're both trains and trams. No, they're trains, because I saw them in Cardiff Central. They are trains. They do the usual zoom zooms. The reason that I'm calling them trains and not trams is because I took one yesterday and it was on the same rail line. It's not a tram. It still goes along the rail. A tram to me is one that goes along the road. Google it. I can't. My keyboard's not connected. Hang on a minute. I'm hydrating. You're a tram. No, you're a tram. Hi, Mew. What's up, what's down with you? I hope you're well. Hello, Raiders. What's up, what's down? I'm Ooky. Screaming Welsh Lady, Gracious Shemai. Very quickly, here's a palette taste of what we do around these parts because I'm too lazy to make a massive thingamajiggy, but I got one of these. What do the Ooky do? Oh, no.
Just gonna get some toilet roll because she shit herself.
No.
I know there's a mark on the chair, but I did not poo myself.
No.
That's not poo.
It's not poo. It's not poo. It's not a poo chair. It's stained from my water that I did on my plant there. He had a spider plant on there at one point, and my ZZ Raven, and I did not do a poo. It just got water stained. It's actually gotten a lot worse since there as well. I did not poo myself. I have pooed myself when I was younger, but have not as of yet, touching wood, pooed myself as an adult. I think the last time I did a watery poo of myself was when I was like 12 while watching The Fly with my dad. It was around the time when the guy was going, help me. You know, the original Fly? And I don't know what it did. I was really sick, really sick. It was coming out both ends anyway. And then I trusted a fart. Shouldn't have trusted a fart. And then I pooed myself. And I was like, well, those bottoms are in the bin because I was wearing my pajamas. And they were my favorite pajamas. And then in the bin they went. Yay. That was the last time I pooped myself. I was hella sick. Really sick. There's nothing to stop that from coming out. They can both be trains and trams. Yes, but it's a train. It's a train. They're not used as trams yet. They're not on the road yet. Just because they can be, but if they're being used for one thing, they're not. They're being used as a train. So in Sheffield, I couldn't give a toss what's going on in Sheffield. Everyone in my stream, please go check out Mew Madhouse. Give them love, give them head pats. Do it. I dare you. I triple dare you. They're absolutely glorious. I'm giving him an open mouth to try and make him less creepy. What were you up to today, Mew? What were you doing? Mewgenics, of course. How was Mewgenics? Did you have a giggle? You need to raid and run more than unsafe run away. But thank you, Mew, for raiding. I appreciate you. Have you not pooed yourself whilst touching wood? What about touching cloth? Okay, the poo did touch cloth. It was my favorite ever silk pajamas as well. They were red. They were really cozy. And then I had to throw them in the bin because there was no rescuing them because they went down the trouser leg. Do you know why I'm sharing all this information? It's TMI Fridays. We always share too much information on Fridays. This is how we get to know each other. This is why I always play games on stream. Because if I'm playing a game, I can't tell you guys any TMI because I'm too distracted. I hid in a bush to scare my friends and shouted so loud, you pooped yourself! Oh no! Oh no, that's like real-time karma, isn't it? Gone straight down your bowels. Oh no! I hope you were not too far from home. How did you deal with that? I hope you were not far from home so you don't have to do too long of an awkward walk. What a poopy story to tell. Get it? Because poop. I feel so bad for those who come in on your raid, Mew. And same with you, Francois. I've gone in straight into talking about toilet stuff. You came in an hour ago. We were talking about Twilight. Sheffield trams are better than Nottingham trams. Are they? I've never been to Sheffield, so I don't know what the trams are like. I saw the ones in Nottingham when I went there like 12 years ago. They were purple and they looked like caterpillars. And it made me really excited because it was the first time I ever seen a tram in person. That wasn't like an old tram on display. This ditto is for Marauding Cassie. Marauding Cassie. I missed the A again, didn't I? Yep, I did. Well. Rip PJ sounds so sad. TMI Fridays is a tradition. We always end up in the chat of TMI. Every single time. I try my best to stay out of it. Nope, always end into it. What's the theme for tonight? Things that are goopy. Is the theme for tonight? Yes, I have a good party, but the last boss I fought kicked your butt. Now I'm conflicted whether I keep going on the run or call it keep going on the run. I don't actually know how to play it yet because I haven't played it yet. But do it. Do the thing. Kitty Goose, if you haven't pooped your pants. Listen, everyone poops their pants at least once. At least once. And everybody wets the bed. Everybody does. That's just bodily functions and figuring things out. In fact, there are people out there who still wet the bed, and that's okay. That's okay. We can't all be gifted with strong bladders that don't leak out, you know? Same with bums, you know? Some people continuously poop. Like my sister with her ileostomy bag. Just goes into a bag. Can't stop it. Body's gonna shift it. It's gotta go somewhere. And it goes into a bag. And it's one of those things. One of those things. Can't be poop pee shy. Everybody poops, everybody pees. And if you don't, then oh boy, this must be something a little bit ski whiff there. A little bit ski whiff. Might need to see a doctor about that one. And if you haven't pooped in a while because you're constipated, don't forget to get your fiber in. It could be coming from flaxseed. Flaxseed's a pretty good source of fiber. Put a spoonful of that. A teaspoon. Top of your cereal in the morning. Eat it. Poop in. It's good for your bowel. Don't even know. We did this last week. Did you guys know last week I showed everybody what a Bristol stool chart is? Turns out a lot of people didn't know what a Bristol stool chart was. If you don't know what it is, highly recommend looking it up if you want to know a bit more about your poo and how healthy you are. Look, you can shake it out. Oh my god. So you just like shook it. Were you in trousers? Did you shake it out your trouser leg? And just pretended nothing happened? That is... I almost want to call you a creature. I don't even know how you can carry on as normal after that. I would not. I would have to go home, have a shower, and sort things out. There is no way I could just shake it out my trouser leg. I'd be like, guys, I gotta go home. I feel sick. What's the theme for tonight? Slime is goopy. Yeah, we got a booger boy. We got the ice cream man that, you know, takes a scoop out of his head. We got Moss that wants to be free, and then we got a ditto. Water slime. I forgot. I got my phone next to me, so I can actually look things up. Hang on. Hang on. I'm allowed reference here. Rome. There we go. Let's have a look. Water slime is Lamp's request, and I'm allowed reference. As in the slime, like the actual see-through slime? I guess so. I know what that is. I follow a lot of slime accounts because I like slime. Did you know there are 8 levels of third nipple? There is. I know. I know. Man, if I had a third nipple, that'd be a really fun one to pierce. Just for giggles. Just for giggles. I got a few friends with third nipples. Find it interesting. Bodies are fascinating. Fascinating. They're so bizarre. Piloted by a little jellyfish with tendrils through the body and making you feel things, whether fictional or real. And then also decides, am I gonna poo right now because I'm scared, or am I okay? Weird. Bodies are weird. My friend 9-year-old daughter, Katie, has a stomach bag called Diamond. You may or may not seen her and her mother on this morning. Oh, really? Oh, I'm well versed in the lands of stower bags. Well versed. I have known many people with them, and those with permanent ones too, like my sister. They do a thing. They do a thing. Get very fastly comfortable with the sounds of farts. I'll leave the stream running while I go and get your herbal medication for the weekend. You do what you gotta do, Mew. Thank you for raiding. Enjoy your running. Speak soon. Have fun with your herbs, Mew. You've never heard of third nipples? Right, so there is this thing that can happen when the body is forming in the womb. And Sometimes they can look like a mole, but they're not a mole. They are an actual nipple, and they can happen anywhere on your body. Usually around, like, you know how other mammals have their nipples along their stomach and things like that, or on their thighs? That's usually the roundabout places where they can appear. But there's quite a lot of people out there with third nipples, and they're not like, yeah, on the milk line. So, like, where other mammals have their nipples. Humans can get them along those lines too. And as bizarre as it sounds, they can sometimes also react to cold, but most of the time they do not produce, well, I don't think I've ever heard of an instance of a third nipple producing milk for a youngin', but they can happen, and they are often non-functional. They just are there. They just are there, and suddenly you got a third nipple on your stomach or on your thigh, and they just happen to be there. But they don't look like actual, like, nip-nops that you would have on your chest. Usually, they can look very close, but oftentimes they can just look like a mole because they're just like a little nubbin. A little nubbin. That might feel a little bit different because there might be a little tendril there. But there's a lot of people out there who have third nipples and don't even know it because they just think it's a mole or a freckle. That's a level 1 top-tier third nipple. Gland, areola, everything. Yeah! And everything. A nubbin, yeah. Sometimes they're little nubbins. Sometimes they are a full. But as far as I'm aware, they cannot produce milk. As far as I'm aware, because that would require, like the breast tissue and everything like that, but it's just nipple. But then again, who knows? Maybe someone out there has a third nipple that can be milked. I have not heard of one. I don't have many experiences of asking people, hey, do you have a third nipple? Have you tried milking it? I haven't done that before. I don't think it's my business to know, but, you know, things you can ponder about before you go to bed tonight. Do I know someone with a third nipple? Only got the silly patch of hair one, not worth pricing. Ah, but you get a patch of hair. You could pluck those hairs and put them in an album. That's worth something, I think. A memory of sorts. Ice cream man for one of those little... Yes, exactly that, J-Rex. From the little baby ice cream commercial. That's the exact man right there. At least my interpretation from memory. Miss Katie's interview. Oh, thank you, Talia. I'd watch it, but I try not to watch YouTube links on stream because I like to try and keep within the atmosphere of what we're up to. Level 1 to 4, the gland. So technically they could. But I guess we haven't heard of anyone who has. So that does raise the question that it's entirely possible someone out there does have... This is going to sound really weird, and I'm so sorry, but not sorry. It's Friday, it's TMI, it's what happens. Somebody can have a milky nipple and just never told anyone about it. Wouldn't that be really awkward to find out? That'd be really awkward to find out. Why is that doing that? Oh no. Huh. Man, bodies are fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I remember the time when I read about somebody who has more than one womb. And I was like, you what? Bodies are crazy. Absolutely crazy. Mother Nature just be like, all right, let's just go. It's absolutely fascinating. Absolutely fascinating what the body can do. I'd rather not. Fair enough. You don't have to think about the moleola. But it's there. Whipmox, I wanted to yell. Final Fantasy's flans. Are they like pancake shaped? Also, mind if I milk it for you? Apparently you can't say that without committing a HR violation. Oh, don't. I was watching this really trash junk TV show called Below Deck. I can't even remember which one it was. It might be Med. I don't even know. But there was this, I don't even know how they ended up on the conversation of it, but one of the stews called Aisha, she just randomly talking about how the time she had a friend who had milk and then crawled up to them and pretended to be a baby and actually was allowed to drink their friend's milk. Yeah. Things you sometimes wish you didn't know, but there you go. I know too much about people, I guess. I need to stop. I fell across a really weird conversation yesterday. There was a group of very young lads. Oh, thanks, Lamp. What a horrible day to have you. That's how that conversation felt for me. Yesterday, there was this group of lads coming up towards me, and they had their hoodies on. Some of them had their ski masks on. I was like, oh no, because only yesterday, yesterday, I was walking home, and it was like a group of 5 lads, and they all looked quite intimidating, which, when you live in the UK, you get used to, like, knowing the vibe, and if someone's coming at you in a group with their hoods up and things like that, it's not often unwise to not have your wits about you, because sometimes a group of young boys suddenly gain 6 bajillion amount of percentage of confidence and think that they can suddenly get all up in your bubble. Anyway, so I had my wits about me. I was ready for this. I didn't have my headphones on because I don't really walk around with headphones on very much anymore. They're coming at me. I was like, okay, it's nighttime. Got a group of 5 lads coming at me. They have their ski masks on. They got their hoods up. I'm sure it's all going to be fine, but I'm going to just, try and keep my head down, not pay much heed. And I kid you not, I heard a snippet of a conversation that, oh, I wish I could hear the rest of it. One of them just, out of nowhere, just went, because when you drink seawater, how it makes your mouth feel all like that? Yeah, like that. So, we've all drank seawater before, right? And before I could even register how do you even end up on a conversation like that? One of them just went, nah, mate, I don't make a habit of drinking seawater. And then they just carried on mumbling. I was like, oh, sassy McGee. Oh, I wish I could have heard more of that conversation. We don't drink seawater. I would love to know how they ended up on that conversation. And what came out after that, really, it was the tone. It was the tone of dead serious of no, I don't make a habit of drinking seawater. Instead of being like, oh yeah, I know what seawater tastes like. Salty, and it's not nice. No, I don't make a habit of drinking seawater. It's really dumb, but it was just not the conversation I expected to come out of this group of young lads. It was proper what? Talking about seawater? What spurred this conversation on? I would love to know.
Antlers of Joy for Anderson 34.
Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you so much for renewing. Repeat that back into my noggin. Thank you so much for using a Prime game. Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. I hope you enjoy the emotes drawn by yours truly. And all things that come alongside it. Sometimes it's ad-free screeching. Sometimes there is new discount codes on the merch website. Things like that. Thank you very much for getting yourself a set of Antlers of Joy. Thank you. I hope they bring you much joy on the onwards future. Thank you. If you would like to submit a request into this book, use the sub-request in the channel points redemption. Because you will now have antlers, thus you are allowed. Same with you, Fressois. If you wanted to request anything, you're most welcome. It has to be something that's goopy, though. That is the theme. We don't drink seawater. It was just so deadpan. So deadpan. It was brilliant.
Huh. Sorry, I couldn't hear him over the seawater.
It's the one thing that's kind of nice about not wearing headphones all the time when you're traveling around, is that you catch little flecks of other people's worlds, of what they're getting up to, the conversations they have. And I try my best not to make a habit of eavesdropping, but sometimes you overhear things and you're like, did I just hear that right? It's fabulous. I love hearing other people live their lives. Especially when they're talking about seawater and the other person's really deadpan about it and it's just absolutely butchered my soul. Few misses I've done that. It has. To be fair, it's been a while since I got TTS working again after it's been a bit of a bumhole. Water slime. I've actually always wanted to have a go at buying a bunch of slimes and giving them a test because they all look really nice. It has to be the boys will be boys type comment to drop in on, honestly, because they're really intimidating. It's really late at night. They got their hoods up, they got their ski masks on. Usually the conversations that you hear when you're going past is usually a lot of, well, not very nice things. Talking about seawater. Okay, boys. Thank you for putting a smile on my face. This is lamp slime. Gonna put an L over here. And then we go in with an A. Nice. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, I think I've decided what cosplay I want to do for DreamHack. Because I've decided I'm definitely going to do at least one of them. And I'm definitely convinced of the exact one I'm definitely doing. I'd like to do 2. But we'll see how far funds go and time. Tingle is very high up there, so is it being a Korok. But I think I've decided exactly the one. The one. It's me, it's you. I'm cosplaying Lamp. No, it's Lamp Slime. Slime. Lamp is a slime maker. But yeah, I figured it out. I've been pricing it all up. I know what I need to make and which bits I can not make, because cosplay does not have to be all completely handmade. It can be items that are customized to your cosplay, or it can be outright bought. There's no rules other than, like, you know, don't be a bumhole. Doesn't that go for everything? But yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. I told Weeb about it. He's really hype about it. So we'll see. And then I need to go around and yell, because I want to collaborate with people at DreamHack. So I need to do some more yelling. I'm going to do some emailing. I say emailing. I'm going to annoy some people who are going. Francois, if you're still out there, you going to DreamHack in Birmingham next month? Birmingham. I'm just pulling you out. Look. Ignore me. I'm being a bumhole. I am the bumhole today. I'm so excited for you gonna kill it. Here's hoping. You know what I'm doing, because I yelled at you mods to, like, because I can't contain. But I thought this time round I should maybe be shh, because we all know how much I like surprises. I don't have a plan as it stands. Never been. Well, it's never happened in the UK before. DreamHack. It's always been in Sweden and Australia. It's the first time it's ever come to UK, and it's going to be in the NEC. So if you had a free day and a moolah, because it's going to be not very... It's not going to be cheap because it's a convention. Conventions are not cheap. But if you had a free day or a weekend, a lot of people who are on the Twitcherinos are going. Would be a really cool time to meet peoples. I could come, but no time, money right now. It's completely fair. That's exactly why I'm not going to TwitchCon this year. It's money, time, and also the fact that I'm trying to save up to go to Japan again. And that's taking a little bit more precedence. I want more opportunity later. Yeah, there'll be plenty of time. Same for TwitchCon. Yeah. Really wanted to do TwitchCon again. Really had a good time last year. Wanted to... Like, last year was more of, like, figuring it out, you know? Figuring out, having a good time, seeing what it was all about. I'm very longing to go again with what I know now and the vibes of it all. I'm sure it'd be fun to go again with what I know in my noggin and perhaps make even more of the most of it. But it's really hard, TwitchCon. It goes by so fast. So fast. But yeah, first of all, I thought I'd let you know about it in case you didn't. And then on the Saturday night, there is also an after party, which you work to go. I would recommend going, but you have to sign up to it. It's ran by the Cardiff Community Twitch meetup lot. And they're hosting like a free after party, a Hollywood Bowl. But I do want to go to CMU at least. Well, I guess you could go all the way there. You don't have to buy a ticket. If you have a rogue Saturday randomly available, you can go all the way there. Meet with Mew. Have dinner or something. That could be an option. Lamp. V. Enter. I say that. It's quite a distance. But it could be an option if you wanted to go down that route. Lamp the Entertainer. There's your water slime. Jelly bean with glasses. Just double checking. Still trying to figure out what is a Final Fantasy plan. But you could ask him later. I mean, it's an option in case you hadn't thought of it. You don't have to. You could be like, no, I don't want to meet Mew. Platonically love you, Mew. But you know, it's one of those things. Jelly bean with glasses. A snail motorcyclist. Yeah, it's a motorcycle. I hate drawing vehicles. Okay, fine. I knew there was going to be one request that was going to challenge me tonight outside the flans. I knew it. It had to be a motorcycle. I hate drawing vehicles. A jelly bean with glasses. I guess I'm going to draw it by here. They kind of almost look like kidney beans. I'm going to put him with sunglasses on. Because the thing that makes him goopy is the fact he's been out in the sun too long. I just googled the flan. Doesn't look edible like I thought it would. Does it not look edible? I'm imagining like a weird thick pancake. It's fine, Francois. I'll let you off. You didn't know. Now you do. I'm not very good at drawing vehicles. They are like one of my nemesis. Here you go. Here's a bicycle I drew on the B page. Look at that bicycle. I somehow derped it. I have no idea how I derped it. I even did an impression of a bicycle. And yet, I still didn't quite do it right. I'm just really bad at vehicles. They're just one of those things. Jelly bean with glasses. Well, it's gonna have to be super duper round spectacles, aren't they? I love round spectacles. So round spectacles it is. Oh, never thought pancake. Let's allow for some derping though. Thank goodness. I'm glad I curated my style so that I can derp drawings and nobody questions anything. My new review on my Facebook page. Yeah, I commissioned Ooky. She derps it really well. Even Frankenshark work. Oh my god, Frankenshark is definitely up there as one of the worst things I've ever drawn. Still can't believe how much I derped it because I like drawing sharks. And yeah, I absolutely ski whiffed that one right up. Here we go. Alright, let's make these thicker. One of them thick rimmed glasses. Hell yeah. There we go. Time to make a Shark Week theme. I mean, you could. A page of just sharks. Ain't nothing stopping you. Doesn't mean it's gonna get chosen, but it might. What a way to get called out of Lurk. Hi, kitty. Hi, Finley. If he wants to go back to Lurk, you can go back into the shadows if you want, if you were not meaning to send a message. But hello, Finley's kitten. It's Eddie proto bike. It's definitely a proto bike. He's melting. I'm gonna make everything about this guy kind of look like it's melting a little bit. Style. Oh boy. He's fine. Sort of. This page looks like summer now. I can almost smell what this page is like. It's it's going to be horrific. Absolutely horrific. Oh, I've been getting a really big itch to customize my clothes at the moment. I'm trying my best not to buy any new clothes because a lot of clothing websites are trash now. Absolutely trash. So I think I'm gonna sit down and just sew a bunch of my clothes at some point and just sew stuff into them to give them a lease of life. I don't know if I'll do that on stream though. I'm trying to figure out how could I even squeeze that in. I liked already. Good. Good. Da na na na. More goo. Almost looks like a melted hot dog, but he's not. gonna add like a little sheen. Sheen. Very. Wow. So shiny. So shiny. Ooh. Maybe even his pupils gooey. Oh no. Oh no. That was the wrong thing. Hi Midnight. How you doing? What's down with you? I hope you are having the most glorious day. Don't know why I had to do in a sing song. It suddenly turned into Mary Poppins. But I did. I seem to be in a really sing-songy mood today, ain't I? I'm good. How's you? I'm alright. I'm okay. Been a hell of a busy week. It's my mum's birthday on Monday, so I spent the day with her. I spoiled her with lots of craft presents. And then Tuesday I worked. And then Wednesday I worked, but I was in office. Then I came home, went to my class like I always do. Then yesterday I went to the dentist. Sing-song, it's like you're Welsh, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Wow. Proper outing my Welshness there. What you drawing? I'm currently drawing a melting bean. A jelly bean. Because this page is all things that are goopy. And the prompt was a jelly bean with glasses on. But then I went, yeah, but like, what if I make it gooey? And the only way I could think about making it gooey was if it was in the sun. So I'm putting it in the sun a little bit. Which the sun's going to live right by here. Which means anything else around this section is going to have to melt. So we'll see about how that works. Gooey is required. It has to be gooey. It's the lore of this page. Just like the last page was objects with jobs, and the page before that, anything to do with bees. Which reminds me, I still haven't recorded anything of page 4 and 3 yet. Apologies to all those who are waiting on those, but also not sorry, life's been busy. A little bit too chaotic, if I'm honest. I need life to take a step back so that I can actually sit down and just draw all the time again. Because I miss just creating all the time. I say that, it's just because I haven't really had a good chance to create in like the last 2 weeks. Outside of Friday streams. I'll find the time again. I always do. That's bouquet. Let's make him a little puddle as well. Oh, wrong pen. Wrong pen. Ooh, ah. A little puddle. Because his dye is coming off of him. That is like, I don't know. It's a red jelly bean. So his color is melted off into a puddle. I don't actually think this is what happens to jelly beans, but it's what it is. Kloss. Okay. There you go. Next up is a snail motorcyclist. And then I'll do Whitmox's floppy flan. Well, goopy flan, if anything. Mods need attention. Thank you for being the mods a toe. I appreciate you. Thank you. Like, I always want all the time to do all things I want again. Preferably all at once. So I overload myself. It's the way. I want to overload myself and then be like, why am I stressed? And then it's like, oh, that's why. Because I did too much again. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Snail on a motorcycle. Motorcyclist. Snail motorcyclist. Actually, do I cop out? There's no mention of the fact that it's on a motorcycle. In fact, it's just a snail that's a motorcyclist. Which means it could be a snail with a helmet on. Copping out, I'm gonna cheat the system because that's what the prompt is making me think I should do. Snail or motorcyclist, so we should do the snail shell first. Try and make it a biggie. Wow. Big shell. We're suggesting things. Yes, Midnight. If you want to submit one, there's one left in the midnight in the chat request. If you wanted to request one, there's still a space in there before I close them up, because I think I can do them all. I'm gonna close up the sub ones for now. We got time. I'll reopen them. It been trust in the far. It did. And then it ruined its silk pajamas. It's been a while since you copped out. It has. But technically, I'm not copping out. It's actually what the request says. A snail motorcyclist. So technically speaking, it's very much within the prompt. Doesn't make any mention of the fact it had to be on a motorcycle. It's just that it is a motorcyclist. So who's to say it's already on it when it could be one that is about to? Thing is, how would a snail wear a helmet? I got it, I think. Oh, my finger's bleeding. Oh, hell. Pokemon Muck. Nice. Midnight. Nice one. Hello, Cookie. What's up with you? Right, side on, right? So let's do this. It always feels so weird drawing something that I'm not sure about without a pencil first. I think it's going to be fine. I think. I hope. You can customize it, of course. I'll do my best to draw Muck. It's been a while since I've seen Muck, but I think I remember what he looks like. Can you stop bleeding, finger? Don't know why that started bleeding. I must have caught a bit of skin. Just come back from the gym, pondering some stitching before dinner. Ooh, what we pondering to stitch? And I'm gonna give his little, like, the little feelers at the mouth. I'm gonna try and make that look like a mustache, so it's like an old Englishman who's on a motorcycle kind of vibe. Don't need another red page. We don't. We definitely don't, especially not one with blood. Face paint is one thing. Blood is, I think, is against TOS. And then we gotta make sure he's safe, so we're gonna do the buckle up underneath his chin. Nice. Gotta have that road safety. And then we gotta make sure he's all padded out as well, so we gotta get that padding on the inside of the lining. I remember wearing a half helmet once because my dad had a Harley Davidson when I was growing up. Well, I say growing up, it was like when I was like late 18, and he had a Harley Davidson, so we went out a few times, and so I would sit on the back, and I used to have one that used to do this. This helmet used to always do this. It was so squished in, which meant, oh, it's good because it's keeping me protected, but it always did this. It's not the most flattering thing. Still growing at 18. That is true. That is true. I don't feel like I really felt like I was an adult until I was 25. That's when I was like, okay, I think I'm starting to feel like I'm grown up a bit. But I didn't really feel grown up until I was in my 30s. Then I was like, okay, I feel like I'm an adult now. Most of the time. I say that. I painted myself like Elmo on Sunday, but you know, here we are. I'm making a massive Odette from Swan Princess. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. How long do you think it's going to take you to do that? Because I want to see pictures already. Is it annoying beside the nail? Yeah. Bit of dry skin. I think I might have flicked it with a nail. And that's what's causing it to bleed. That's so claustrophobic. Yeah, it was not great sensory-wise, but the views and the fun of, like, hanging out with my dad made up for it. Let's give me no cat mouth. Yeah. Bit more of a bigger pupil because I dipped that eye a bit. Nice. And then to try and not carp out too much, I'm gonna put a teeny tiny little seat by here. Teeny tiny little seat. Followed by a wheel. He's on a bike. You can't really make it out though because he's quite a large snail. You feel like your joints gave up when you turned 30? Oh. Well, aren't you lucky to have nearly 30 years of your joints feeling great? My joints felt like they wanted to give out the moment I was born. I have never known a day where my joints are not either aching incredibly or in pain. Gosh, I would give anything to be able to have my, like, childhood into teens where I'm just not constantly hurting. I hear that from all my friends, though, who've all started, like, getting aches at 30, and I'm like, only now? Can't relate. Can't relate. I've always had a lot of issues with my joints. They're just one of those things. So count your spoons. That's only now. But perhaps you just need to make sure to do some extra stretching and things like that. You know? Obviously, speak to your physiotherapist or a doctor or something like that first, or go to a actual trained professional who will know your body and what it's capable of. Or perhaps you need to start looking at stretching a little bit more, you know? It can help a ton. It can help a ton. It won't get rid of the aches and things like that entirely, but it'll help with your mobility a bit. You're about 50% done, and it's taken me a little over a year to do. Oh, that's so cool. Lucy! Hello, lovely. I hope you and the glorious graveyard are well. Nice to see you. Don't say hello if you're busy, though. It's nice to see you. Hello. How you doing, Lucy? I hope you've been well. Sending all of my love to you and graveyard. Have you guys been good? I've been seeing Graveyard, been streaming. I just haven't had a chance to pop in because life do be busy. You miss working knees? Do some squats, bruh. Do some squats. I do some squats right now, but I'm wearing a tiny skirt and I ain't doing it on stream. What's your excuse? Do some squats. Bruh. Go on, give me a squat. 1. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Now up. 2. No, kidding. I could be a motivational squat person. Go on. Nice deep squats. I want that bum to touch the floor and then go back up again. It's been 10 years now, but yeah, nice. Now repeat that 10 times. Hell yeah. At the moment, one of my obsessions I'm doing is holding a dead hang L sit with my hands facing this way. And that's what I've been trying to do at the moment. So I'm hanging like this, trying to hold my L sit. At the moment, the most I can do is about 6 seconds, which does not sound like a lot. But let me tell you, it's like when you hold a plank. You're shaking. It's not great. Your stomach goes, oh boy, my abs are burning. My hip flexors start going, Brett. I can't hold it up there for very long. It's like, I know, but we're doing it because it's good. It's good for pole. Oh man, I'm all squatted out. Today was a leg day. Oh no! What's your feelings on leg day? I love leg day. I know it's not everyone's favorite day to train, but I love it. When I used to go to the gym, it was my favorite day. I much prefer to train legs over arms any day. Just gone to someone's house, replace their toilet with one of those squat ones. Oh god, yeah. I sometimes think about that. I'm like, man, I kind of wish I had one because then I'd be forced to do a squat every day, multiple times a day. But also, I do like to sit down. Try one leg squats. They're so much fun. I have not tried those yet. I've seen them, but I have yet to try them. I'm kind of worried about my hip flexors on that one because I have hypermobility in my hips. And I do have a tendency to, like, overexert my hip flexors to the point that they feel like they're gonna make my hip dislocate from, like, the thigh bone to the hip bone. They often feel like they're gonna go. So I always try to only go into things with that consideration. And I have yet to, like, have the oomph to try that yet. I do want to give it a go, though. Because they've been popping up all over the place. I just hang upside down to decompress. Oh, I wish I could do that, but I can't do a pull-up to get my legs over the bar yet. Not yet. I'm getting pretty good. I'm getting pretty good at, like, knee up, tuck, and tilt back. And at the moment, I'm kind of tilting back to, like, this sort of... Hang on. You can't see where my head is. Like, oh, when my head is, like, looking at the ceiling. I've gone to, like, here. So I'm nearly tilt fall back, but haven't quite got there yet. Although I can go upside down on the pole. I just can't do it from a pull-up bar yet. thrive on leg day. My upper body is noodles. Ah, so we are the same. I loves it. I loves it. I'm gonna give this guy a little sticker on his helmet that says, go fast. And then I'm gonna put some little bumper stickers. I'm gonna give him one over here, another one over here, and then I'm also gonna give him little flames. Because you know, if he's got flames, he's gotta go fast. And then also, I'm gonna stick a little plunger-like thing up by here, and then I'm gonna, oh boy, I just realized what time it is. I'm gonna have to go a bit faster, aren't I? Gotta do a little plunger by here with a little flag off the back. So silly. And then little bolts in here. This sticker can have Francois' name in them. Wow. And then in this sticker, I'm gonna put a smiley face because I'm running out of time. And then flames by here. Yes. You can do a Bulgarian split squat, but I'm still practicing the pistol squat. Probably one-legged ones. Ooh. I'll bet you get there in no time, to be honest. Weight training zone, every day is a leg day. To be fair, it doesn't matter how much you weigh, every day is a leg day if you're having to walk around the place. It doesn't matter what you weigh. Because at the end of the day, you still have to carry your upper body and keep its balance all the time. There you go. And that's for Francois. I've already written their name down there. There's their little go fast snail, which I'm probably going to add some more details on next week. And what was that other request? Did I see another request? Did I see another one? Oh, yes, there is. Pokemon Muck. Oh, that's why I went into the Steam request. It's not where I wanted them to go, but that's okay. Pokemon Muck, and then we'll do the Final Fantasy Flan thing. Let's pop them. Not down here. Muck. Gonna have them kind of low down. I'm doing good. Yes, he does stream late at the moment for UK, ladies. Yeah, very late. It's been a month since I left the USA for the winter festivities. Got an office jobs down next week. Been occupying myself with a creative writing group every Friday. Oh, lovely. So Ray 5 years a day to Gravy Boy in early January. Shut the front door. Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations to you, bear. Congrazzles. Aww. Man. So cute. So cute. Love it. For those who don't know Spooky Lucy, I've known Spooky Lucy for bloody years. Like, since I started streaming, pretty much. And I met Spooky Lucy, if I remember rightly, from the Graveyard Shift streams. He was a lovely lad from the US. And then Lucy also did streaming. And they're a very lovely couple who met through Twitch. If the flames are red, it goes fast according to Warhammer Orcs. It does, though. Everything goes faster when it's red and flamey. It's the way it goes in all things. That's why Hot Wheels are so super fast. You say that. I have much easier time with upper body things. True. But still, you might have to learn an L-sit very fast. Although saying that, that is kind of upper body, but still lower body too. It's hard necessarily with half your workout space being... Yeah, true. True. But the fact you still managed to find to be able to do anything, like something, that's good. 5-6 years, I believe, a follower. Yes, 6 years. That's insane. Can't believe I've known you for so long. I'm glad to hear you're still thriving. So good. I do see your stories pop up, and it brings me so much joy. Ah, shut the front door, it's the Graver Boy. Oh, my stream elements is being a bumhole still. Well, I'll believe it. 2021. That's crazy. How you doing, Gravy Boy? What's almost down with you? I hope you're good. Anyone who does not know the graveyard shift, go and check them out. Give them love. Give them head pats. If you want some Bob Ross info, they will educate you on all the things. All of the things. They are also a fabulous painter. They get up to a wide array of shenanigans. They do a lot of GTA roleplay, if I remember rightly. They are a lovely being. Check them out. Give them love. Give them head pats. Doing good, Oogs is always good. Glad to hear it. What time is it? Ah, I need a rush. I need a rush. Today's 12 a.m. and that's my end time because then I got 12 hours. In fact, in 12 hours from now, I'll probably be live. Because I always go live just before 12. But in 12 hours time, oh, tomorrow's a chaotic day as well. I gotta make sure not to turn my PC off tonight. So that I don't break anything ready for the crowd control stuff. I need to relook at my alerts. I need to figure out the stream element stuff as well. If it can actually regular exercise again in a month or so, you will. You will. It'll go by a lot faster than you think, I reckon. If anything, I'm sure your friend, when they're not in the room, won't mind you popping in, because it's your space to be like, can I work out, please? I just want to do a quick thing. You can join me if you want. Invite them in to exercise with you. Right, there's Muck. That's the best way I can remember what Muck looks like. And this is for midnight. Minute. Midnight. Underscore. Minute. Minute. And then, Final Fantasy Flan. I don't know what that looks like. So I'm going to draw what I think a Final Fantasy Flan looks like. And I think it looks like a pancake. But like a goopy pancake. A goopy pancake. Maybe it's like a mimic pancake. Maybe. I'm not allowed to use reference on this one. It was not stated. So I'm just having to wing it. It's midnight now. In about 6 minutes, it'll be midnight. If you look down here on my camera on the bottom left, it tells you what time it is where I am. So you can really keep up on my time zone that way. It's always usually somewhere on my camera border. 7 of the clock, let's go. I'm trying. I'm trying. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna say it has like cat eyes. Yep, and then I want to give it sharp teeth. Windows update? Nope, it's staying on tonight so that nothing breaks for tomorrow's stream because things broke today. So I want to make sure that everything is working fine because tomorrow, although I'm not that stressed about it, I am stressed about the fact it's something I've never done on stream before. And that always poses a little bit of stress and a little bit of anxiety. It's like, oh gosh, I hope everything goes according to plan and works. You know? We need one of those dramatic 10 minutes before midnight screens or something. I need a playlist where everything gets a little bit more stressful. Remember your GTA RP streams as Detective Report Journalist? Yes! I miss Agatha worse. And Edith Odd. I actually really miss GTA RP. But I just do not have the lifestyle to have the time to do it anymore. That and, oh my gosh. Despite all the fantastic souls I met and all the lovely friends I made, I kept running into really nasty pieces of work who would use roleplay as a way of exercising their hate and stuff with the excuse of you can't leave roleplay in the moment unless you're getting banned off the server. And I kept having like server owners be on the side of perpetrators where I'm like, no, they're being really, really like not okay. And they're like, no, it doesn't, they're fine. I'm like, if you think they're fine, then I don't want to be on this server. Unfortunately, a lot of hate towards ladies as well. It's grim, it's bound to go funky somewhere along the line. Oh, 100%. I'm expecting it to crash at some point as well. Sunny RE timer on screen, never stresses out. Yes, I've had some moderation issues. Not just that one. There was another one as well, remember? I was on quite a few different servers. But the two main ones I streamed, they were lovely, but there were some individuals that were just really rotten. really rotten and hateful. And I had one too many experiences where people kind of played out their really not pleasant selves. I don't believe it was roleplay. It was them just being themselves and getting away with it. Under the guise of it roleplay. And that just kind of eked me out at that point. Absolutely eked me out. Shame, because roleplay is a lot of fun. I really do like roleplaying. But I definitely want to make sure if I go into it again, I want to be in a safe place. Roleplay is not an excuse to be a bumhole and treat someone hatefully, in my opinion, or awfully either. Unless okayed by the other party first, that's the storyline you're going into. You're going to go and take things that way. Otherwise, you're just being a hateful person. Discord servers tried to not be hacked up challenge. Impossible, apparently. I left every server I was in a while back. Took a long break before I opened myself up to joining new ones. Yeah, there's unfortunately quite a lot of hateful places. Or just sometimes places that are just not the vibe. And that's when you gotta go, you know what? I don't need this in my life. And then you just move on. Hi, Graven. How you doing? What's up, stand with you? And this is Whipmox's Final Fantasy Flan. I don't know what they look like. Oh my god, did I just do that all off screen? There it is. For goodness sake. Right, it's 12 o'clock, guys. It's time to shut everything off because I'm streaming tomorrow. Dare you join us? Tomorrow's my first ever crowd simulation. My first ever crowd stream, where you guys can either destroy my game or help me out. We're doing my first ever challenge run of Skyrim as well. So we'll see how it goes. Be there. Also, we're on the front page tomorrow. My application got accepted. So we're going to be on the front page as well. So all quite exciting things. I'm going to pause these up for tomorrow. There we go. Munching pizza, what about you? I'm breathing. I love the cover. Thank you. Painted it myself. I think it's time for what was that? Majora? Okay, that thing disconnected. Need Majora Mass countdown? Well, it's not this weekend, it's like the next weekend. Right in. Where am I gonna take you guys? Should I take you guys over there? Over here. Perhaps over here. You know what? I'm going to take you over there. I just realized my keyboard's not plugged in. Hang on. I'm going to take you to this stream that I only ever get a chance to lurk in once in a blue moon. But I have it on good assumption that they are a good being. So here's hoping. Crowd control's going to be good fun. Here's hoping. Not only my first ever crowd control, but my first crowd control, as well as being on the front page. It's going to be one of those. Everyone, there's a Discord link, and there's also my social link in chat. Join us if you dare. Discord is a place where I yell every Monday / to Thursday. At some point in the week, I'll tell you about my upcoming schedule of that week so that you guys can keep on top, so you can find out when I'm playing Majora's Mask in, if I'm doing something a little bit silly, or if I'm taking a rock day. It's the best way to know what's going on with my stream schedule, as well as get to know each other as well. Hang out, have a laugh, have a good time. And then there is also a bunch of socials there in chat. missooky.com is my merch site. Want something I drew on a t-shirt? That's the place to get it. Also, there'll be hopefully new designs by my birthday later this year. I say by my birthday because life is just so busy at the moment. Anyway, twitter.com, words, things, and stuff. Bluesky, photo dump of things that goes on. VODs, you can find them on the Miss Ooky YouTube channel. And then a bunch of variety is on the Just Ooky channel. That's on YouTube. Then there's Instagram for selfies, blogging about life, and curse things I share in my stories. We're gonna go and ride Luna Arcania. This being was recommended to me ages ago, and I only ever get to like lurk there. I never really have had a chance to say hello, but they're a fellow glorious being of the darkness, and they are wonderfully strange and unusual, and you'll adore them because they are one of us. I'm gonna go over there and give them love. They're doing horror demos, so So we should go and give them a little fright with our presents. Let's get that going. Again, hang out with me in 12 hours time if you're going to join in on the raid shenanigans, the crowd control shenanigans. But thank you for joining me, everyone. Thank you for your patience with me while I got through your drawings. Thank you so much for spoiling me with your presents. I hope to see you tomorrow. And if I don't, may your almost journey be glorious. But if I do see you tomorrow, have a good one out there. Rest well. I hope you're all going to have a good, glorious one. Should add some black to the bottom of your nose to look like a kitty. Oh, I've done that 6 bajillion times. What would be cool is to become a clown. Or maybe that happened one day. Anyway, I'm raiding out now because I gotta go to bed because I'm streaming in 12 hours time. So, bye, 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 bye. Bye, Hoyle Vour, Nosta. Stay Ookaful. Punch you all later. Bye, Victor. Bye, 3D Laces. Bye, J-Rex. Bye, Lab. Bye, Graveyard. Bye, Lucy. Bye, Music Man. Bye, Urkel. Bye, Steve. Bye, Fish. Bye, Ryan, please. Stubborn. Bye, Graven Soul. Bye, Midnight Minute. Bye, everyone. Bye, J-Rex. Bye, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Bye-bye. Thank you for hanging out with me. I couldn't get my words out there. I wanted to say, like, sharing time and hanging out, and then it went slanging. Slanging. Anyway, don't poop your pants.